Hey everyone, welcome to Zach Attack Reviews and my weekly Tuesday live stream. This is one of my favorite live streams to do is when I break down all the movies that's coming out in the coming month. And I'm excited because the last couple ones have been really, really fun. And we've seen some hidden gems that we didn't know about, and also seen some trailers for some movies that looked a lot better than we thought it was going to. So I'm really, really excited to go through this with you guys because this is one of my most interactive ones and one of my most fun ones. So I'm excited to get into this. Thank you, Clay, for joining my guy as always. I call him the mod. Hey, Drew, thank you for joining again. I appreciate you. What's up, guys? What have you guys been watching? What movies, shows, animated or live action have you guys been watching that you have enjoyed or can suggest to me? You know, it's so much. I'm behind. I'm so behind on all my shows and some movies as well, and it's just so hard. I have no time in the day these days with everything else going on in life, but I'm trying to keep up. But I'm always accepting suggestions. If you are watching this live, just comment how you're doing for the night, what you're watching, and what you're really into right now, whether it's anime, live action, movie, whatever it is. I'm really interested to hear and what you're excited for coming in May that you know. Um, Oh, hey, Movie Hunter! I'm so glad that you're here. You came into my last live stream and you were awesome. So, yeah, guys, definitely check him out. His channel is his name right there. And yeah, like he said, smash that like button. So we need to get 3 likes. We should have 3 likes on this video right now since it's 3 people. But yeah, so let's get started as people start commenting. Like I said, if you are viewing it right now live, comment what you're excited for to watch in May that you know about already. Obviously, everyone's excited for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, but anything else that you know about. Maybe you might find something here that you didn't know that was coming out in May that you'll be excited to check out. So let's start with the first week of May coming in. So May 2nd. So that's today. That is today. We got a couple things coming out already today. A Father's Heart. This sounds like a faith-based movie. Holy crap, this description is long as hell. Let me get to it. Joseph of Nazareth. Yep, this is definitely a faith-based movie. The humble figure barely mentioned in the Bible has attracted attention of people all over the world, but why? What do we know about the real Saint Joseph? In A Father's Heart, the filmmaker searched over 5 continents for people whose life has been transformed by this mysterious man. Husband of Mary, foster father of Jesus, protected of church, patron of the dying, terror of demons. These are some of the titles attributed to this discreet and silent carpenter from Nazareth. The details of this earthly life may be a mystery, but the miracles that are attributed to him are life-changing. A Father's Heart features the powerful testimony of those who have been authentic miracles brought forth through the intercession of Saint Joseph, from radical conversations to impossible cures, from the rebuilding of broken marriages to the aid to the dying. This compelling documentary film reveals just who Saint Joseph is and how he acts in the world today. That sounds pretty cool. If you are into, if you're a Christian, if you're into faith-based movies, I know that some people like faith-based movies and they're not following the religion. They just like to know the history. In particular, that's not something I'm going to check out. I'm not really big into documentaries in general, and I'm not really big into faith-based movies. I don't mind it if it's like in a movie I'm already going to watch, but like I'm not really big into faith-based movies. Let's see what you guys are saying right now. Is anybody interested in watching A Father's Heart? Probably not, knowing the group of guys I got here. Started a few anime. Nothing worth mentioning. Jeez. Yeah, you be burning through those animes like wildfire, man. It's crazy. Movie Hunter, 16 US steelbooks coming out this month so far. My wallet has been seeing a divorce lawyer. That is insane. 16 steelbooks. Oh man, I gotta see that list. Where do you Movie Hunter? I'm pretty sure you be knowing, but where do you get these? Like, do you do it on your channel? Like to list all the steelbooks that are coming out? Because I'm interested. You know, I love my steelbooks when I get my physical media, and there's a bunch of stuff. I want to try to get like a new physical media once a month. So definitely let me know what's coming out this month. Maybe something that I'm interested in. Guardians is the only theater movie I'm excited for so far. Okay, so maybe this stream you might hear about something that you want to check out as well. So let's move on past A Father's Heart. And sometimes if a movie sounds interesting and I never heard of it, I will react to the trailer. So we'll see. If I read a description and you want to hear the trailer, let me know in the chat. Transmutators. This sounds like Transformers knockoff, and it is. Look at this. That's Optimus Prime. What are they doing? I'm watching the trailer. I'm not even gonna read the description for this. I just want to see the trailer because this is hilarious. This is definitely this is definitely a knockoff of Transformers. I just want to see how bad it is. This sounds pretty funny if it will load.
In a not so distant future,
oh God,
a green global catastrophe.
Listen to this voiceover.
An alien invasion.
Look at that VFX.
In terror. Now, a desperate group of survivors
unite
in a secret sanctuary.
It must be found now.
An ex-military colonel is the reluctant hero who must rise from the ashes and lead a band of unlikely warriors.
This looks like an 80s movie. Is this an old movie?
Humans.
This got to be an old movie being re-released.
Conquerors themselves. In order to survive, they must battle their technologically advanced enemy in any way they can. Using robots engineered from recycled parts of forgotten machines.
Now you die.
Get set for a movie that'll bring on the heavy metal. Transmutators. Save the planet.
That was absolutely amazing. I'm gonna go watch that. like I said, we out for this one. You're damn right. We are checking out Transmutators in theaters. Support cinema. I think it's out right now. Oh, it's not in theaters. It's on digital, so we would have to rent it or hail the 7 Seas. I think I'm gonna watch that on my own time when I have free time because that looks like a tribute to like old 80s, 90s movies that didn't have really great VFX work and just had a particular tone that they were going for. You could tell that tone was very specific. I said it when I was looking at it. I was like, this looks like this is a re-release film, but no, it's a new film. So I think they wanted to go for that tone, and it looks fun. I'll wait for the Dollar Tree gets that release. Yeah, that's going to go to Dollar Tree real fast. Hey, Cineview, thank you for joining the live stream. I appreciate you in here. What he says? Hi, Zach. Any chance you can give your Gmail account? We can discuss possible interview on Zoom. We could do some cinematic films. Any chance we could collab in your channel? Yeah, we definitely we can collab. I think maybe you can follow me on social media first, and we could talk there, and then we could talk about Gmails and stuff like that. We could discuss it. So hit me up on Instagram or Twitter at ZachAttacksRVS if you want to chat and we could discuss. Yeah, I'm down. I'm always down to collab. So yeah, thank you for joining the live stream and asking me. Look like claymation. Clay talk about claymation. Yeah, some of it did, especially when they were like machines fought from scraps and it came out of it. I was like, oh God, that's bad. I don't have other social media accounts, just YouTube. You don't have other social media? How do you promote your stuff? You just throw it out there in the algorithm, and you're just like, let's go. That's brave. We'll talk. We'll talk. I'll put your email, and I'll email you. Put your email in there, and I'll email you. I'm interested. I'm always interested in doing interviews and collabing and stuff. So that sounds fun. Yeah. So Transmutators. Yo, you know what's crazy about Transmutators? I'm over here joking about it. Transmutators. It has 4 stars out of 5 on here on a rating. So it actually might be good. Oh man. Let's move on to the next film. Space Wars Quest for the Deep Star. Lord, what a mouthful title. Space Wars Quest for the Deep Star follows a father and a daughter who work as space scavengers and are searching for legendary treasures which they must outrun evil mercenaries to safely obtain and cash in. In a futuristic world, the year is 2980. That's such a random year to pick, to be exact. Filled with monsters, aliens, and robots, they will do what they can to survive with the hope of bringing back a lost loved one. Sounds interesting. This is another movie that is on VOD and digital that you can rent or buy. It currently has 1 star out of 5. I'm not sure where this rating is coming from. I don't know if it's a specific site, but whoever watched it did not like it so far. Moving on. This is all coming from May 2nd, so these are things you can watch today. All on this looks like all VOD stuff. The Ancestral. I think I actually heard about this one last month. After suffering a family tragedy, a widower moves his 2 daughters to a centuries-old ancestral home. When both daughters fall prey to sleep paralysis and night terrors, their father seeks the help of a local psychologist. These chilling secrets and frightening visions eventually prove that not everything is what it seems in the old family house. Ooh, I love me some horror films. That sounds interesting. I don't know if it's well made, but it seems like something I will check out. Sleep paralysis is one of the scariest things that happen to somebody. I think it happened to me once when I was younger. And I think that's a good way to center something around in a movie. I think we don't really get that a lot, so that'll be cool. The Flash is the most anticipated summer movie, but we're not talking about summer movies, Dirt. We're talking about May. Flash comes out in June. That movie does sound quite intriguing. There you go, Movie Hunter. That's why I do these streams to put on. I want to support cinema. Well, this is not coming out in the movie theaters, but I want to support smaller movies too. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go check that out. If it's cheap to rent, I might rent it. If not, I'm gonna sail the 7 seas. You know what I mean? Moving on to On the Edge. This sounds like an action film. And also, by the way, Ancestral has 4 out of 5 stars on this site. So some people liked it. In this pulse-pounding thriller film, On the Edge, a Spanish subway train operator in Brussels witnessed his estranged son, Hugo, fall to his death off the edge of a platform. Leo had not seen his son for years, but is spurred to investigate the mysterious circumstances of his passing. He discovers that Hugo was involved in a bloody heist, the discovery of which puts Leo in the crosshairs of the police. Leo's skills in tracking and apprehending violent criminals, as it turns out, are not those of a public transit employee. Okay, that doesn't sound bad. That doesn't sound too bad. I like the description. It sounds interesting. It sounds like it's in the lieu of Taken and John Wick and Nobody and films like that, where some unassuming guy who works a regular job had a past and something happens to a family member or a dog or something like that, and then he goes on a rampage trying to stop everybody. So it sounds interesting. That one's on VOD as well. It's not rated too high, but I might check it out. And it looks like it's a Spanish film, which is cool. I love seeing action films from other countries because they usually can do things that Americans just won't do in terms of action. So that sounds interesting. Oh, I just realized Movie Hunter thing was on here all this time blocking. Look at me out here messing up. Another space film. Whoa, this description is long. Is this a documentary? Secret Space UFOs Fast Walkers. I think I'm gonna skip that one. Coming out Wednesday. This is tomorrow. Extremely Wicked, Shockingly Evil, and Vile. A chronicle of the crimes of Ted Bundy from the perspective of Liz, his longtime girlfriend, who refused to believe the truth about him for years. Wait, I thought this came out already. Am I tripping? Didn't that come out on Netflix already? Oh, hold on. Hey, Anthony Horrors and more. Thank you for joining the stream. Be careful typing on the edge into the old Google. You might get something naughtier. Yo, Anthony. Tony, you always bring in the sauce into my live streams. You're right, though. You ain't lying. You got to put On the Edge movie. And even if you do that, you still might get something naughtier. So, yeah, it's true. But Zac Efron played Ted Bundy in that biopic. Yeah, I could have swore this came out a couple years ago. This is weird. Are they re-releasing it? Extremely Wicked. Yeah, it says 2019. That's interesting. I don't know. Maybe they decided to re-release it in theaters. We'll see. I don't know anybody's gonna go check that out again. About to figure out what y'all be finding when you type in. Oh God, Clay, you naughty boy, playing with your claymation, huh? Mm-hmm. Oh, and by the way, it's not a big deal. I'm gonna type my email in here for Cineview, so you can see it. So if you want to contact me directly, since for some reason you don't have social media, I get it. It's hard to manage. I'm not that great at social media yet. But if you want to email me and talk, there it is right there. That's my email. You can contact me. Let me know what's up, Cineview. Hey, Norin, how you doing, man? I haven't gotten to talk to you directly in a while. I am exhausted. I am tired. I was recently told that I looked very tired in one of my videos, not in a negative way, but in a like, "Are you okay, Zach?" And I'm just working, man. It's just working. You know, this is like having a part-time job, and I already have a full-time job, and doing other stuff, and like making videos is a lot, but I also have to make sure I watch the content too. And I'm missing stuff. Like I'm not gonna get to do the Peter Pan and Wendy film. Unfortunately, and I wanted to watch it and review it, but I'm just not gonna get to because I already have my schedule set. I already dropped 2 videos yesterday, which are doing really good. So thank you for everybody that watched my Evil Dead movies ranking and everyone that watched my Polite Society review. But then I also did this. Tomorrow I have my best movies that I saw in April 2023. I have my Big Trouble in Little China Throwback Thursday review coming. And then Thursday is actually Clay's birthday, and we're going to go watch Guardians of the Galaxy. So that's going to be fun, and I'll have my review for that probably on Friday. So busy week. It's gonna keep being busy because there's so many movies keep coming out. And I also got to see Hypnotic early, which is probably going to be on this list of films. So I have to put that review out for next Monday. So yeah, man, busy time. That's how I'm feeling right now. Let me see. Claymation hentai, you might be onto something. Hey, whoa. Just means you working hard, bro. Loving the content. My family, I just munched dinner. Some Mongolian beef and white rice. I've never had that before. Where did you get the Mongolian beef from, my guy? Let me know. You always tell me about some interesting food. You gotta let me know. Is this something you bought or your family made? I got the email. Sent a quick hello email to you. Check it out. Yep. After the stream, I'll check it out and I'll respond to you. Hey, Rev Dave Show. How you doing? Thank you for joining the stream. I just watched your Sisu review and I commented. Great review. This guy, he's a passionate movie reviewer on the come up. Definitely check him out. and check his stuff out. He puts out content pretty consistently, and he's very passionate about what he's doing. So yeah, just checked out your Sisu review. I'm glad you got to check that movie out because not a lot of people are watching or checking it out. Big Trouble in Little China is absolute gold. Absolutely adore that film. Hopefully I do. I'm going to try to watch it tonight, maybe if I don't stay on the stream too long, and maybe check it out and then get my review on Thursday. You'll see. I can't do the review on Thursday because I have Guardians after work. So I'm trying to get it done tomorrow. We'll see. Yeah, man. I'm excited, but I'm not excited at the same time for Guardians. I love Guardians 1. Guardians 2 is okay. We'll see. We'll see. Homemade, my man. I can shoot you the recipe on Twitter, bro. Do that, please. Thank you. I appreciate you, Norin. I actually got to check out your last couple reviews. I know you ranked all the Puppet Master films, and I'm interested in getting to that. Now that I saw Evil Dead and I love it, I'm interested in getting to other stuff. So I'm interested in seeing what you said about that. Entertainment, fantastic reviews. This is my first time seeing you comment in my live chat. I appreciate you being here. What's good, man? I'm currently enjoying my day and currently going through my second playthrough of RE4 Remake and can't wait to see Sisu. Hey, man. I'm glad you have been enjoying your day and you've been having a good day. That's great. I need to get the RE4 remake. The original Resident Evil 4 on GameCube is one of my favorite video games of all time, top 10. So I definitely need to get that remake. But I'm about to jump into Horizon Forbidden West Burning Shores, and then I might buy that remake and check it out. But yeah, definitely check out Sisu. You can check out my review if you want to hear my non-spoilery thoughts. It's on my channel already, and definitely check it out. Yeah, it's a really solid film. Definitely seeing Guardians 3. Just finished the first two. Yeah, man. Damn, I wish I would have did that. Like, we'll rewatch the first two, but it's fine. I remember those movies pretty fondly. The Machine is going to be super niche movie from the fans of Bert. Oh, yeah, I'm going to get to that soon. I also made a Sisu review, my most review so far. My next review is Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret. I want to see that so bad because the director who directed that did Edge of 17, and I love that film, and I heard that it's on the same wavelength. I'm going into Guardians with no expectations at all, so I'm guaranteed not to be disappointed. That's how you have to go in. That's kind of what I've been doing for the last couple of years, especially since I started reviewing movies. I try not to have expectation and let me see what the creator wants, the story that they want to tell me, and if based on that, I try to decide, not on what I wanted, you know. I'm playing way too much WWE 2K23. I play too much NBA 2K23. That's why I never get anything done. Oh, nice. I need to get that for the Ben West expansion. Isn't that a VR game? So no. So they had a VR game called Call of the Mountain. That's the VR game. Recently, they just released a DLC for the main game called Burning Shores, where she goes to, I forgot where, but somewhere more in San Fran where there's volcanoes. So it's more of the game, but it's only for the PS5. You can't get it for the PS4 because they bring to life the Horus, that big giant thing that you see all the time. So yeah, I only have the original on PSVR. Wow, that must be an amazing experience. You got to check out his review to find out. You can't just be asking him on the stream. Zach reviews 2K stream. Oh wow, that'll be hella boring. So let's move on. Let's see what's coming out. That's a series. We're going to May 5th, the big one, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. This is the movie that's probably going to dominate the month because I don't think there's going to be much competition. The review so far, in terms of the critic rating, has been pretty low. But not pretty low, but lower than I expected. It's at a 78%. It may go down lower as more reviews come in, but I'm excited for it. I think that there's an agenda against Marvel right now to ding their movies even when they're not that awful, and I just think that that's what's happening to Guardians right now. I'm excited to see what James Gunn does here because it's supposed to be a very emotional story. So I know everybody's excited for Guardians. So we don't really got to stay on that because we talked about it already. So also coming out May 5th, and I guess this is maybe counter programming because it looks like it's a romance movie. Love Again. A young woman tries to ease the pain over the death of her fiance by sending him romantic texts. Unbeknownst to her, a single guy across town starts to receive the messages. The number has been reassigned. At first, he thinks it's spam, but then is so moved by the words that he endeavors to find out who is writing them. Oh, that sounds sweet. That sounds sweet. That sounds like something that I would like. I love me some romantic movies. I'm not going to be seeing it the weekend of Guardians, but I'll definitely check that out eventually. I didn't realize Your Girl was out. Hit me up when you want to see it. Oh, yeah, we can definitely do that. Maybe on the weekend. Do you work on the weekend? I'll let you know. I definitely want to see that. Can't wait to see Guardians 3 this weekend. I plan to have the review after Are You Your Guy? It's me, Margaret. Yeah, I'm gonna have my review out probably Friday because since I'm seeing Guardians on Thursday, I'm not gonna see anything on Friday probably, and I'll just get the review out then after work. Yep. The writer strike is a big thing. I'm with the WGA here. I was having this conversation saying that writers are more important than directors. A lot of people give credit to these directors for things, but without a great script, these directors can't. Directors can do so much with a poor script. You know, some of the best directors have movies get slammed because the script is bad. But you can give a fantastic script and then have an okay director, and the movie can be great because they just get it. You just need to get out of the way of the actors and the script. They just got to direct it properly. So I think the writers need to get way more money than they are, and they do need to avoid this AI thing that's going on. Next up is Johnny and Clyde. Johnny and Clyde, like Bonnie and Clyde, but Johnny instead. Johnny and Clyde are two serial killers madly in love and on an endless crime spree. They set their sights on robbing a casino owned by crime boss Megan Fox. Guys, this is spoke my language. We're watching the trailer.
Darling, I need you.
Tell me again how we first met.
Oh, you know. Boy meets girl. Girl meets boy. Fall desperately in love.
Hey.
Oh,
Truck 84 was ambushed. Johnny and Clyde was seen
this
traveling
one's
up
so
the
low budget.
I think it's romantic, no? Two lunatics on a cross-country kill tour.
This could get messy.
God, Megan Fox, you haven't improved at all.
Oh God. Oh.
That's disgusting, man.
You always get the peers.
There is a secret depository called the cash room.
The casino, trade sports, everything there. Anything off the books. Johnny!
What is this?
Here it goes. Clyde and I take out the guards. Handle is gonna crack the safe.
What is this wig he has?
Get
on?
in, we get the money, and we live happily ever after.
Do y'all even have guns?
That'll do nicely.
I think we'll be fine.
Hey guys.
Get the scars.
Is this turn to a horror movie? Oh my god.
Why are you like that? Are you scared?
Of course not.
Oh Lord. Oh no. Oh no. Did AI write that movie? oh my damn. Not a bad premise is Johnny and Clyde. Yeah, no, the premise is definitely not bad. But like Rev Dave Show said, this looks bad, but it's funny type of movie. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be so bad that it's funny. Because I definitely got some chuckles out of it, and I can see where it can get so ridiculous. It's funny. And I think Megan Fox is perfect for that kind of film. Not sure about this new AI. How can a machine write about loss of pain if it never experienced the emotions needed? I don't think that regular humans has to feel the same thing because there's something you have empathy. You can be an empath and understand it and still write about it. There's people who write about people with drug addiction and they've never been addicted to drugs, so it's very possible. And they're saying that um they're saying that some scripts are already being written about but by AI already. It's been happening. It's just now it's becoming a big thing, and that's part of the reason why they're trying to go on strike before it gets out of control. So yeah, Johnny and Clyde. Anybody gonna check that out? Limited release. That's probably gonna go on PVOD in like 12 days. Because I can't see people really going to see that. Oh, this one's going on HBO Max. Land of Gold. Kara Singh, a first-generation Punjabi American, has just accepted a last-minute trucking job before returning to his 37-week pregnant wife, who admits to feeling abandoned. En route to complete his one final job, anytime his one final job is a bad idea, Karen discovers Elena, a 10-year-old Mexican-American stowed away in his trailer. After debating the merits of turning her to the police, Karen deduces she might be undocumented and instead resolves to shepherd Elena to her uncle in Boston despite putting his own livelihood in jeopardy. As the pair ride across the changing America landscape, Karen faces what it means to be a father and Elena learns how to trust again. Oh, that sounds like a sweet movie. I'll check that out on HBO Max. Yeah, it's if it's a limited release, it's gonna be hard for you if you have a small theater or you live outside of New York and California to check it out. So, um, yeah, you might not get that at your theater, Rev. Next up is Double Life. A grieving widow learns from her late husband's mistress that his death was no accident. Two women will form an unlikely alliance to uncover the truth behind the murder and unmask the man they both loved. Interesting. I feel like it sounds like a plot of a movie that I've heard before, but it's in limited release. Most likely it'll be on PVOD in a couple of days. But it sounds interesting. I don't know any of the actors or anything to get excited about it. What's love got to do with it? Are they remaking this film? Oop, I just realized I didn't switch. I was over here just in my face reading it. Okay. What's love got to do with it? How do you find lasting love in today's world? For documentary filmmaker Zoe Lily. Oh, I like Lily James. Swiping right to find Mr. Right has only delivered bad dates and funny antidotes. Why is it always they just like, oh, online dating is only bad? I have a friend that just got married to someone he found on a dating app. Why can't we get popular stories about that? Much to her opinionated mother, Emma Thompson. Okay, I'm starting to like the cast of this. Lily James, Emma Thompson, some good actresses. For her childhood friend, neighbor Kazim, the answer is to follow his parents' example and opt for an assisted marriage with a bright and beautiful bride from Pakistan. As Zoe films his hopeful journey from London to Lahore. I'm probably saying that wrong. That sounds crazy. To marry a stranger chosen by his parents, she begins to wonder if she might have something to learn from a different approach to finding love. Oh, that sounds pretty sweet. Another little lovey-dovey movie. Sounds like my kind of thing. It has some actors in there that I know and I like. I might check it out. One Ranger, not rated yet, limited release. A gunslinging Texas Ranger tracks a bank robber across the desert, only to discover he's an international terrorist set on detonating a bomb in the heart of London. When the lawman's partner is killed, he is drawn into partnership with a British intelligence and her boss, John Malkovich, to bring the outlaw to justice, dead or alive. Sounds cool. Sounds interesting. Maybe not something that I would check out in theaters. You guys, are you interested in What's Love Got to Do with It? Which is weird. I felt like that was a movie before. And One Ranger, are these your jams? Something you're gonna check out in theaters? Or are you gonna pass it on by? Drop it in the comments. Whew, there's a lot of movies coming out when Guardians is coming out. That's really weird. I think the idea is that Guardians is gonna bring people into theaters, and they may go see something else after. I think that might be the idea they're trying here, but we'll see. RMN, when Matthias returns to his native multi-ethnic mountain village in Transylvania. Wow. I never thought I would say a sentence like that. Multi-ethnic mountain village in Transylvania? What? He finds his son and village under the shadow of a strange, irrational fear and unsettlement. When two foreign workers are hired in town, deep-rooted impulses and resentments emerge. Conflicts and emotions erupt, and the veneer of peace in the community is shattered. That one actually sounds pretty interesting. I'll wait for physical for those. It was a Tina Turner movie. I know I heard of it before. I'm going to pass on those two. Don't blame you. Don't blame you. It's just so much content to watch these days. You got to really stand out. I'm not going to lie though. This RMN movie sounds interesting. This one, and so far this one, Land of Gold, Johnny and Clyde, Love Again, The Ancestral, and Transmutator sound interesting kind of, but we'll see. Very advanced, but it's going to a little too far. Has anyone watched Mrs. Davis on Peacock? I've tried to get into it. I heard it was really good, but I have not gotten to check it out yet. Speaking of scripts, I'm working on one right now. I'll split into 2 parts and our cinematic sequels for The Land Before Time. Cinematic sequels for The Land Before Time. Wow. It'll be much different from those other horrible sequels. Oh, no. I love The Land Before Time series. It's more drama than comedy. It's PG-13, very sad. Main character is a teen now and takes place when it's close to the meteor kid. Oh, so you want a mature, more adult Land Before Time? I don't know how I feel about that one. I would have to see the execution. But hey, do it, man. You might get to pitch it and get it made. Hey, Jules, thanks for joining the stream. Glad to see you again. Why did you just write Y? Was that supposed to be yo? You forgot the O? Let me know. How are you feeling? What are you watching right now? What are you interested in checking out in May? Right now, we're making our way through the beginning of the month. Actually, this week. The movie that is on HBO Max is Land of Gold. That's the one where the guy has a pregnant wife and she wants him to come home. He takes one last job, and then he's helping a young girl that he thinks is undocumented get back to her family in Boston. And he faces trials and tribulations while doing it. Sounds interesting. I'll check that out on HBO Max. Land of Gold. See, I'm glad. When I get big, I gotta get advertisements for this stream. I'm out here promoting movies, putting it on. The 8 Mountains. After meeting his children over a series of summers in the Italian Alps, Pietro, I don't know how to say that name because of Quicksilver, and Bruno reunite as adults to build a mountainside cottage, which becomes a site of both reflection and reconciliation. Sounds nice. I might see that in theaters. Hopefully, it's something that comes on like a mystery. I just realized doing big old dummy again. Mystery movie Monday. Hey, Jonathan! Thank you for joining the stream. Hopefully you get what you need at the store. I'm glad you're in the stream though. Accent, my fault. No problem. Just glad you're here, Jules. Hope you're doing okay, and let me know what you're watching. Sounds interesting. I've enjoyed both RR and Path, and we'll probably see Polite Society tomorrow. Yeah, I got to check out Polite Society. I did a review on it. It's a very interesting movie. That's all I'll say. Don't want to spoil nothing. Unrest. Another time is possible. That's a weird way to start the sentence. At least that is the case in the early days of industrial watchmaking in Switzerland in around 1877, when the disparity between the authorities and manufacturers and models gives rise to a parallel temporal dimensions, each with their own timetable, values, and ideology. In this proto-Taylorist society where dignitaries and their yeah, I was doing really good with the big words, and I don't know what the hell that is. Gendarmes? I don't know. Control the exact time and dictate the rhymes of production and community. A group of workers forming an anarchist union and associating with the First International Federation of Workers Groups. This is where Josephine, who is in charge of assembling the unrest wheel, the heart of mechanical watch, meets the Russian cartographer. Okay. What is up with all these big ass words in this movie? Pyotr Kropotkin, who's currently in the Jura Valleys, inspired by the anarchist ideas, demand liberation of the time and counter values of the marketplace. That is a lot. Just based on all that, I'm not interested. So we did this week. That was the movies that are coming out this week. A whole lot of movies coming out on streaming, on video on demand, and it's not that much coming out in theaters because Guardians is going to eat up all of the bandwidth. So wish Cinemark would do Mystery Movie Mondays. Yeah, man. Mystery Movie Mondays is saving me. Now that I got to see Hypnotic early, now I can see something else next week Friday, which is great. So I can get another review out. Because getting a review out early, it just helps so much. Let's look at what's coming out starting next week. We have coming out Tuesday, May 9th. So that's next week, Tuesday. The Curse of Wolf Mountain. AJ begins having dreams of her parents' death. He decides to go back to the spot where they were killed, accompanied by his brother and his brother's family. But legend has it there's something mysterious roaming these woods and might still be there. Okay. Doesn't sound too bad. Sounds interesting. It's going straight to digital. So if that's something you want to check out, you can rent it or, hail the 7 Seas, like I say. This movie I actually heard about, The Tutor, a professional tutor who, after being given an unexpected assignment at a remote manor, finds himself battling his disturbed student's obsession that threatens to expose his dark secrets. Is that Noah Schnapp from Noah Schnapp from Stranger Things is gonna be in this. That's cool. I might check that out because of him. I want to see how he is in other films because he doesn't get to do much in Stranger Things. So I want to see how he does in that film. The Tutors. Anybody interested in next week, The Curse of Wolf Mountain and The Tutor? Let me know. Oh, coming up is a big one that I actually want to see. I didn't know it was coming. It's coming out that Friday. I actually got to see. Now that I saw Hypnotic early, I get to watch this movie without worrying about splitting up my time, and that's Knights of the Zodiac. Have you guys heard about this film? Have you guys seen a trailer for Knights of the Zodiac? Let me know. Okay, I guess not. I will read it. When a headstrong street orphan, Saya, in search of his abducted sister, unknowingly taps into hidden powers, he discovers he might be the only person alive who can protect a reincarnated goddess. Sent to watch over humanity, can he let his past go and embrace his destiny to become the Knights of the Zodiac? So I remember this was a film. No, this is based off an anime I remember watching called Saint Seiya when I was younger. So it's pretty cool that they're bringing it to live action and it's coming to America, and it has some American actresses and actors that I know, like Famke Jessen, who played Jean Grey in the original X-Men. Hypnotic. Let's watch a trailer for that because I think it's a strong trailer. I've seen the movie already. I don't want to spoil my review, but let's.
What is
So,
your daughter? The park?
Wasn't paying attention. Just for a second.
Work?
Think I'm ready for duty?
Do you feel ready?
I think it's the only thing keeping me sane. What's the call?
I'm calling to report a bank robbery. Is this crime currently in progress? Today.
See that guy on the bench?
Do you have a lighter?
That guy's up to something. It's very hot today. It's like a furnace.
It's like a furnace.
There's a safe deposit box.
Is that the target?
Box 23.
Hands up! But I'm the wrong man. Where is she?
be watching. You haven't seen the trailer stuff yet. Like that.
I know you called the tip in on the bank heist. Who the hell are you?
What makes total strangers pull off an elaborate bank heist? Are you familiar with the concept of hypnotics?
Hypnotics.
Hypnotics have the ability to influence the brain, sound, voice,
Need a light?
locking eyes. Hypnotics use them to make you see a version of the world that doesn't exist.
Next.
It's not him anymore.
Nick, stop!
I have to know everything. Why me? Why my daughter?
You don't know what you're dealing with.
What you're seeing isn't real.
Get back!
Hypnotics make everything that you see and do feel perfectly normal.
So that's a movie that I actually got to check out already. It's coming out in theaters May 12th. I'm gonna have my review for it on Monday. Because the review embargo. And yeah, it has Robert Rodriguez writing and directing it. If you don't know who that director is, he did Spy Kids. He did one of my favorite movies, From Dusk Till Dawn. He did Alita Battle Angel. He did Machete. He did Sin City. He did Desperado. So he has a decent track record with movies. And you know, Ben Affleck, he's an actor that I like a lot. The rest of the cast, other than the antagonist, I don't really recognize, so which is interesting. But yeah, I'm gonna have my review out for it, and I'll let you guys know what I like about it and what I don't like about it, and if you should check it out. Yeah, the movie definitely is trippy. It is a trippy concept. Could you imagine this in real life? Oh God, no, please. I don't want the way the world is right now is already chaotic. I don't want no one with superpowers. And the thing is, if they had powers like this, you wouldn't even be able to know, because after you do whatever, if they hypnotize you, you don't even remember anything. So that looks like hella fun. Hey man, like I said, be on the lookout for my review. I'll let you know. Hey, TMOZL, thank you for joining the live stream. I don't know if you've been in one of my live streams before, but if you've just joined in, I hope you give the video a like and subscribe so you can be part of the community. It says, you know what looks good? True Detective Season 4. New trailer out now. Season 1 was top tier, 2, 3, and 4 looks epic. I haven't seen any of the True Detectives. It is a show that I've always been interested in, but I just never gotten to. Do I need to watch the first 3 to watch 4? I might just skip the 4 if 4 looks epic. Yeah, I usually want a known actor to play the antagonist. The actor that's playing the antagonist is someone I've seen in shows and movies before, and he usually plays that kind of role before. I just don't know his name. He's one of those actors like I know who that is. I just don't know your name. But yeah, let me know if True Detective season 4 I could just jump in and watch, or I have to watch the previous seasons because there's just so many things that I need to catch up on. I want to watch all the Star Wars stuff, the animated stuff because Ahsoka, and I want to kind of know what's going on. I want to watch White Lotus. I want to watch Ted Lasso. There's a lot of stuff I want to try to catch up on. But yeah, that was Hypnotic seems like a big thing for you guys. Knights of the Zodiac is something I'm really interested in checking out, coming out. This view that I have it now where it's split screen. Can you see the descriptions of it, or is it better when I have it full screen? Let me know. Hey, Spoiler Kings. I don't know which one of you guys this is, but I appreciate you guys joining the chat. Brian, Brandon, Tank, I appreciate all of you. We haven't worked together in a while, and I'm starting to get that itch of not being on the stream. So we gotta work on something. I think I might want to do a Guardians and Galaxy discussion on next Tuesday. So if you guys are down for that, we could do that. Let's talk about that. Doing a Guardians of the Galaxy discussion for next Tuesday stream. No, you don't. Watch the first one. Each season is different. Season 1 is Woody Harrelson, Matthew McConaughey. Oh, okay. I've heard about that season. I heard it was really, really good. I heard that, and it's funny because now they might find out they might be brothers because of that show. Because they might have families to related together. That's so funny. HBO. Never heard of True Detective. So yeah, it's a series that people have talked about a lot. But it's so many series out there. I'm not surprised you never heard of it. But I heard it's really, 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 really good. As he says, legendary. Thank you for letting me know you can see it. Let's see. So we got Book Club Next Chapter. I actually saw the trailer for this in the theaters when I went to go see Hypnotic this Monday. It says the four best friends take their book club to Italy for a fun girls trip they never had. When things go off the rails and secrets are revealed, their relaxing vacation turns into a once in a lifetime cross country adventure. Any book club fans here excited for this sequel? Let me know if you're excited for the book club as I move on to the next thing. This is a Netflix release, so this is not going to be in the theaters. Black Knight. In a dystopian future devastated by air pollution, the survival of humanity depends on the Black Knights, and they're far from your average delivery men. Huh. That sounds like that video game by Hideo Kojima, Death Stranding. Actually, it's not the lady from 80 for Brady. Don't do that. These are like top tier actresses. Let me see this Black Knight trailer because this sounds like idea.
택배기사, 사람들의 생명을 유지시키는 산소와 생필품을 전달하는 존재다. 택배기사는 강해야 한다. 헌터들의 공격에 목숨을 걸고 택배 트럭을 지켜내야 하기 때문이다. 그래서 사람들은 택배기사가 되는 걸 꿈꾼다.
Interesting. I'm glad I read the description because that trailer told me nothing. Absolutely nothing. But it looks well made. That's what I can say. It looks well made. But yeah, that's not a really great trailer. I didn't really understand what was happening that much if I didn't read the description before I watched the trailer. Anybody gonna check out the Black Knight next week? It's gonna be on Netflix, so no extra cost unless you don't have Netflix already. Is this a kids movie? Rally Road Racers. Z, a rookie race car driver, gets the opportunity to compete against the reigning champion of the rally car circuit. With help from a former driver turned mechanic, Z must overcome treacherous terrain, rival races, and unexpected obstacles to prove that he has what it takes to be the next great racer. For some reason, that sounds like a Disney Channel film, like Brink or Johnny Tsunami. You know, when they have those random sports and they're trying to teach you a lesson. That's what it sounds like. That was a Martin Lawrence movie. I know. That's a classic right there. The Black Knight. I do plan watching this when it drops. Love Train to Busan. One of my early reviews when I first started my channel. Train to Busan is one of my favorite movies of all time and one of my favorite zombie films. Love that film. Was this note saying you're not going to watch Black Knight? Poor Black Knight. BlackBerry. Biopic on the business relationship between BlackBerry co-founders Mike Lazaridis and Jim Baselli. That is not it's rated R? What the hell's happened in this movie that this is rated R? Yeah, that's not something I'm going to run to the theater to see. Speed Racer? Yeah. Like an American Speed Racer. The Mother. Oh, this is that J-Lo film. This is also coming out on Netflix. Netflix got 2 films coming out on the 12th. An assassin comes out of hiding to protect the daughter she gave up years before. Oh, that's such an amazing description there. Sounds like a bunch of other action movies that we've probably seen a million bajillion times. It's about the creation of the BlackBerry phone. That's interesting. It sounds like Tetris. Anybody watch that Tetris film? I have a review for it on my channel. That was a good movie. It was about the licensing rights and the crazy struggle for Tetris. Sounds like it's gonna be something like that. You're not gonna watch BL? I'm guessing that's Black Knight. Are you forgetting to type in letters again, Jules? Can we get a new Speed Racer? I don't think the first one, even though it's a cult classic, did well. But maybe someone might do one. We're getting a Gran Turismo movie, so that might fill that void. Crater, a coming-of-age story. Oh, this one's on Disney Plus? Okay, so this is going to be really kiddie. A coming-of-age story about a boy growing up on a lunar colony who takes a trip to explore a mysterious crater with his 4 best friends. Oh, that sounds cool. That doesn't sound too bad. A Fool's Paradise. A mute simpleton gets off a bus in Los Angeles and by happenstance suddenly rises through the Hollywood scene to become a celebrity, only then to lose it all. Ooh. This is with John Malkovich, Ray Liotta, Adrian Brody, Jason Sudeikis, Ken Jeong, Charlie Day, Kate Beckinsale? Ooh. Let me watch the trailer for this. This actually sounds like something I might check out in theaters. Well, I don't know. It's limited release, so I don't know if I'm going to get it, but...
The patient has lost the ability to speak. He's not deaf, and he's technically
it's Charlie Day, that's the silent?
With the proper amount of care, it's possible that he could regain his understanding of the world, his ability to speak.
What's our first course of action?
Well, the state is not going to pay for any of that, so we are going to put his ass on the first bus downtown.
Wow.
What do you mean he won't get out of the trailer? Get in. Take a look at this guy. What about him? He's a dead ringer for you. Man don't look nothing like me. I mean, look at him. He's too short. Get finished today for you.
Action. What's going on here?
Oh, cops! Latte pronto.
Excuse me, Mr. Pronto. Can I call you Latte?
Latte! Latte pronto!
Latte Pronto.
Is that your name? Amazing.
You and me are gonna do big things, pal.
And respect, bro.
Move! Stars coming through!
Oh,
Welcome
wow.
to your team. You got me, your agent,
Charlie Day's
your
directing and
manager,
writing this?
lawyer, publicist, personal assistant, plus we got you an intern.
You have got a big film premiere tomorrow night. Does that make you a little nervous?
This was a gift from Prince Harry. It was one of the original Knights of the Round Table sword or something. Can't really remember because I wasn't listening when he gave it to me.
Make love to me, latte.
Oh my God.
A million dizzy fiddles playing. Bing, bang, boom. Began to take my breath away. Bing, bang, boom. I'm jumpy as a jumping.
The phone is not ringing.
Don't worry, pal. I'll get us back on top.
I know you think what's been happening to your career is accidental. Everything is by design.
Who are you really, Latte Pronto?
Bing, bang, bing, bang, bing, bang, bing, bang, bing, bang, bing, bang.
Paradise.
And toy time!
Gotta get down, big time.
May 12th. That actually looks really fun. Yes, rest in peace, Ray Liotta. I forgot about that. Yeah, I think this might be his last movie that he was in. This looks like a lot of fun. At first I was like, but as the trailer kept going, I was like, this looks like this is gonna be a blast. It's giving me Wes Anderson vibes, but not as obscure as he goes. I can see a little bit of inspiration on the way it's big name actors and they're kind of like doing small parts of it, and it's like really funky. But yeah, it looks interesting. I definitely want to check that out. I don't know if I'm going to see it in theaters, but I want to check it out eventually. That looks a lot of fun. And it's, of course, Charlie Day would write and direct himself to get hit on by Kate Beckinsale. Smart man. But yeah, I'm down. See, I would have never known about this movie if I didn't do this. So I'm glad I checked that out. Next one up, coming on that same day, is Monica, a rated R movie. A woman returns home to care for her ailing mother, who she hasn't seen in years, in this tender portrait of family forgiveness and acceptance. The only actor I recognize in here is Emily Browning. She was in Sucker Punch and I think other films. It sounds like a nice movie. It's going to be on Apple TV Plus, a service that I have and I enjoy, and they really have quality films. So I think I'm going to check that out. We'll see. We will see. I got to make a list. Still a Michael J. Fox movie, another Apple TV Plus film. Is this going to be the film, which will incorporate documentary, archival, and scripted elements, recounts Michael J. Fox's extraordinary story in his own words. The improbable tale of an undersized kid from a Canadian Army base who rose through the heights of stardom in the 1980s Hollywood. The account of Fox's public life, full of nostalgic thrills and cinematic gloss, will spool alongside the never-before-seen private journey, including years that followed his diagnosis at age 29 with Parkinson's disease. Dang, he got that at 29? Jeez. Intimate, honest, and produced with unprecedented access to Fox and his family, the film chronicles his Fox personal and professional triumphs and travails. Wait, triumphs and travails? I'm really bad at saying stuff. And explores what happens when an incurable optimist confronts an incurable disease. Oh, wow. That sounds really nice. I'm sorry about all the eye rubbing, guys. Something is burning my eye. I don't know what it is. I might have to put my glasses on. Let me see. Whew, okay. I usually don't wear my glasses because you can't see my eyes good, and the reflection of the light is on it, but I think my eyes are burning. So, and I can see everything better now. But yeah, I like the synopsis of this. Michael J. Fox was a big part of my childhood, and it's going to be on Apple TV Plus. It's not going to be a theater release. I think that's something I'm going to check out. It sounds pretty interesting in terms of how they're going to be mixing scripted moments, his real life moments, and cinematic stuff from his career all into one. I like it. Sounds good. We're getting another documentary. It ain't over. But this is only going to be in New York and Los Angeles, just to let you guys know. A documentary on Lawrence Peter Yogi Berra, one of the baseball greatest. Oh, that's cool. The Starling Girl. Starling Girl follows a 7-year-old Gem Starling who struggles to find her place within fundamentalist Christian community in rural Kentucky. Even her greatest joy, the church dance group, is tempered by worry that her love of dance is actually sinful, and she's caught between a burgeoning awareness of her own sexuality and an instinctive resistance to her mom's urging that the time has come to begin courting. She finds respite from her confusion in the encouragement of her youth pastor, who is likewise drawn into the blossoming Jen's attention. Interesting. That sounds like a interesting plot. Someone struggling with their faith and their sexual uprising and stuff like that. Those are always made for a spicy movie. Limited release. That one's too. That's a bit long. Let's move on to. That was what May. That's May 12th. So that's not this Friday. That's coming out next week Friday. Those are all the films that's coming out on streaming, PVOD, and in theaters next week Friday. Coming out the following Tuesday will be Out and About, something that's going to be coming out on PVOD and digital. Out and About is an unconventional tale about a middle-aged man trying to come to terms with his life over the course of an afternoon walk through his hometown. Distinctive in both style and substance, and told virtually in real time, story weaves together the protagonist's inner monologue with conversation he has with people he encounters along the way. Oh, this actually sounds pretty interesting. Oh, what kind of dance you doing? Yeah, because Christian stripper movie I'm in. Of course you in. I don't think that's where it's going, bro, but you never know. But this sounds like an interesting trailer to watch. Out and About.
No wonder I don't come up here more often. This hill always seems endless.
Yeah, I try and take walks when I can. I walk all the time.
People are in their own heads. They're in their heads. I'm in mine.
Have you lived here your whole life? Seems that way. And I was in the city for a number of years and finally ended up back here.
Who lives here now? Who's a kid in my old room?
Can I help you?
What is
No,
this is not as interesting as
Bye now.
It sounded.
From Florida, huh?
Yeah.
Ever seen an alligator?
I have.
God, I'm a moron.
I slept with half the girls in our class.
I wish.
So how are you? How are things at the magazine?
Okay. Same. Coach Byrne. It's Jeff Fisher, first base. Hit third for you senior year. Excellent athlete. A little lazy, though. Things change.
This is the longest
My
2 minutes
plans?
I ever seen in a trailer in my life.
Okay.
Who flies a flag like that?
Howdy.
When I was your age, I used to practically run up those steps. Now they look like Mount Everest to me.
Someday that'll be me.
Hi.
I'm my 80 Hudson. Always moving. Gotta keep moving.
Yeah, that's a skip for me, unfortunately. I gotta say that the concept for that movie sounds interesting on paper, because when I was reading it, I was like, this sounds interesting, but the execution looks kind of boring. The trailer makes me feel like the film is going to be a bit boring, because it just seems like he's walking from place to place, and it doesn't look like there's any pizzazz or style put it into the movie itself. It's just him having his inner monologue, and he doesn't sound too interesting to be having an inner monologue. Yeah, so hopefully it inspires somebody to make a very more interesting version of that. Hopefully. Anna Nicole Smith is coming out with a film on. Oh, wait, hold on. I skipped something. I'll just do this. Anna Nicole Smith is coming out on a film called You Don't Know Me, an unflinching and humanizing examination of her life, death, and secrets of Vicki Lynn Hogan, better known as the model and actress Anna Nicole Smith. I didn't even know she had a different name. From her first appearance in Playboy in 1992, Anna Nicole's dizzying ascent was the very essence of American Dream, brought to her tragic halt with her untimely passing in 2007. I'm not super into documentaries, but if you are and you are interested in that, definitely check it out. Be on Netflix on the 16th. Assassin Club. I think I saw the trailer for this in the theaters. It has the girl from Suicide Squad that played Ratcatcher. Noomi Rapace, who's an actress that I like a lot. Henry Golden, who's somebody that feels like he's always on the cusp of getting bigger, but what's that movie he was in? The G.I. Joe movie, Snake Eyes, just did not materialize. Henry Golden stars in a highly entertaining globe-trotting action thriller film. The hunter becomes the hunted when an elite assassin is giving his final contract to kill 7 people around the world, only to discover that the targets are equally skilled assassins hired to kill him. His only shot to survive is to uncover the mysterious mastermind behind the deadly plot before it's too late. Huh. Sounds interesting. It's gonna be on rental. Might check it out. That Friday, this is the big one coming out that Friday, May 19th, and that's Fast X, the second to last final Fast and Furious film. The trailers have looked absolutely bonkers, just the way I like them, because Fast and Furious is the best fast food cinema there is. This day and age, Star Wars. Oh man, you said the only guy on that list I want to see is Sam Neill. That's fair. I don't know who that is, but that's fair to say. Or Assassin's Club. I'll look him up later and see. But yeah, I'm excited for Fast X. I really enjoy these movies. They're just really bombastic, insane films that just keeps trying to top itself and keeps doing insane stuff that I never thought they would do. I think Fast 9 got a little too much, and it seems like they're toning it down a bit for this one. But yeah, I'm excited to see Jason Momoa be an antagonist. He's gonna eat it up. Buddy Games Springs Awakening. This sounds like this is a sequel to something. Bob Father. Is that his name? Josh Duhamel's in this. I like Josh Duhamel. Jensen Ackles in this too. Ooh, I like them too. And guys face the death of one of their own and take an unexpected journey to commemorate his life. Okay, so it sounds like this is a sequel to a film that I've never watched, so I can't really comment on it because that description doesn't give you too much. The Night of the 12th, limited release. In nearly every police precinct, detectives are inevitably confronted with a case that goes unsolved. The more heinous the crime, the more it haunts those trying to solve it. Such is the dilemma for Johan Vives. Sorry if I butchered that. A young, recently promoted police captain. When he begins investigating the murder of a young woman named Clara in the town of Grenoble, it's clear that the attack was premeditated and the violent nature of the crime suggests revenge. Vives' teams methodically digs through the details of Clara's life, uncovering her secrets in the hope of weeding out the killer. Certain their suspect is a scorned ex-lover, Vives is confronted with another, more complicated question. Which one? Ooh. This shit got multiple scorned lovers? Interesting. It sounds cool. Sounds interesting, but I don't know if that's something I'll go to see in the theaters. Honestly, I never was into the Fast movies, you know. Yeah, I know. So Fast X is a pass. That's fair. It's not for everybody. Hey, welcome back, Jonathan. I've had enough for Fast. I'm done. Vin Diesel pushed out The Rock because he was threatened. That's 100% true. But also, they both have dumb stuff in their contracts where they can't lose in fights, which is the dumbest crap I ever heard and limits movies so much and character growth. Bleh. The Rock outshined him, and The Rock ain't even that good. Rock is an amazing action star. He's not the Paul Mescal or one of these indie darlings, but he's a fantastic action star. So I would say he's great when it comes to action stars. Precinct 13 was good. Oh, is this a sequel to something? The last Vin movie I saw was Babysitting movie he was in. Jesus Christ. Well, that's not true. If you watch Guardians of the Galaxy, Endgame, or or Infinity War, you have seen Vin Diesel in a movie. He is Groot. I'd rather walk into traffic than watch that movie again. Jesus. Oh, man. On the fight contract. Yeah, it's a really dumb thing. Like, that's why him in DC would never work. You're playing Black Adam of antagonists. He has to lose to somebody. He has to lose to Superman. He has to lose to Sam. He has to eventually lose. So you can't. It's not going to work. My bad. Other than Groot, yeah, where he's like acting and not just voice acting. I get it. The next film coming out that same day. Other than obviously Fast X is going to dominate that weekend, but Stay Awake, an American indie debut drama of uncommon empathy that is very much of the moment. A fictionalized account of the filmmaker's coming of age as he struggles to get out from under the yoke of a prescription drug addicted mother in small town Virginia. Life in the last lame duck months of high school with a job at the Jolly Crow ice cream drive-in. This was a lot of information they didn't need to put in the description. Bad person whoever did this. Drive-in would be cringe-inducing enough without a deeply depressed, self-destructive mother. Wyatt Oleff and Finn Argus play teenage brothers stuck in a cycle of discovering their mom's past, passed out, dragged her to the hospital, and encouraging rehab. Despair. Ooh, I thought that was more. Despair quickly turns to hope and then boomerangs back again. This is one of the worst descriptions for a movie that I've seen in a long time. It's telling me names of actors that are not that popular, unless they're popular in a different country. And they're just telling me so much stuff that I don't need to know. An American indie debut, did not need to know that. I don't know. It sounds like it could be an interesting film. But yeah, it's not a great description. Black Adam wasn't bad. The bad guys sucked. That was about it. Yeah, it wasn't bad. It was a good film. It wasn't great, but it was good. And yeah, the bad guy could have been better. And The Rock is a better action star than Vin Diesel, in my opinion. Way better action star, Jules. Like, he actually can do emotional stuff and have some range when he wants to and get you connected to his character. If you've seen something, like if you watch Pain and Gain, Vin Diesel can't do Pain and Gain. Can't do Faster. He can't do some of these movies that The Rock has. He can't do The Tooth Fairy. Like, even though people joke about that movie, but he can't do that. He can't do that movie, The Other Guys, the beginning of that film. I can't see Vin Diesel doing any of that. The Rock is a talented actor. He's just not Oscar level type of actor. And maybe he could be if he really wanted to, but that's not going to make him the money he wants. Yeah, I enjoy Black Adam too. My problem with Black Adam is they made him a hero instead of an anti-hero. Yeah, he was killing people. So, well, it's complicated. It's a complicated thing, but yeah, the way they were positioned, it was trying to say he's an anti-hero because he was killing people instead of trying to keep them alive. CGI D and bad guy didn't work for me on any level. I like The Rock and the team though. Yeah, Sabak is cool in the comics, but they didn't realize him really well. I actually like Pain and Gain. Michael Bay's best film, probably. I like Pain and Gain a lot too. It's a very underrated film. People don't talk about it a lot. And when they try to diss The Rock, I bring it up and they're like, oh no. I like Michael Rooker. Dave Bautista is a good action star. I love The Rock. Yeah, Dave Bautista is pretty good. I seen him in a couple films and he does a really good job. Blade Runner 2049, he did a good job in a small role there, and he was cool in Dune. He's a good actor. Glass Onion, he was really good in. So yeah, both Savages gotta be. Dave proved himself with Knock at the Cabin. Yeah, he was really good at Knock at the Cabin. He killed army guys who were an occupying force. Yeah, but yeah, that's true. We've seen worse in Marvel. That's true. But you can't. That's not fair. You got to give. This is DC. This is a completely different thing. You can't just because you saw it in Marvel You know, DC and Marvel have different morality. The Justice League has always had a different morality from the Avengers. So it's a little different. Most of the Marvel characters don't have a no-kill rule. DC characters usually, like, out of the 7, usually 5 or 6 have a no-kill rule. Army of the Dead was good on Netflix. I had a lot of fun with that, and it was ambitious. Zack Snyder was trying to do a lot. I'm excited for the second one. And he was good in that too. He's a good actor. And he seems to have a decent amount of range. Not a crazy amount, but a decent amount of range. He was also in this really low budget film called Bushwick. I don't know if you guys saw that. That was pretty good too. For what it was. It's low budget, but it was pretty good. It was him and the girl from X. What's her name? Brittany Snow. It's a good film. I liked it. Moving on is, for some reason, they're remaking White Man Can't Jump. And I actually didn't see the trailer for this, so I'm going to watch it. Lance Reddick is in this? Is this one of his last films? Oh, yeah. We're watching the trailer for White Man Can't Jump. If you're tuning in afterwards, or you tuning in when I chop this up, maybe, this is my reaction to White Man Can't Jump.
Gang, it's win by 2.
Not here, it's not. Hey, they letting yoga instructors in the gym now.
I just noticed you're not getting enough legs on a new shot. Are you dehydrated?
$100, you can't make more shots.
Let's just do 300.
It's not my dad's money.
We ain't never gonna get a reparation that way, bro. So I prefer Venmo or Zelle, but you seem like a Cash App guy, so.
Ladies and gentlemen, C5. You think it's slick, huh? Showing up to course dressed like a dumbass, acting like you can't hoop.
You assumed I couldn't hoop because I'm white, which is incredibly outdated.
No, I assumed you couldn't hoop because you were dressed like a white girl at Whole Foods.
What a love.
It's really hard to plan for the future when we're always worried about money because you're out here living in a fantasy.
My 30-day detox program. You want a free sample?
No, I ain't drinking no boo-boo juice.
Wait, it's almost the first.
I'm gonna go tomorrow. I forgot.
Why don't you just go now?
We'll be fine. Hey, don't worry, mommy.
Don't worry, mommy.
Every hooper I know is entering that big-ass tournament with a winner get $500,000. I just need somebody who can play so I can make some money.
You're joking, right?
$500,000 for one day of hoop.
Yeah.
You're a rock.
We can hustle a few games together to get the money for the entry fee.
I'll find some marks. Those short shorts look incredible on you. Throw them off their game. You have an OnlyFans? And we'll clean up. You gonna wear that trash bag?
You gonna wear that fake-ass Richard Simmons outfit?
Oh!
I don't know, bro. I bet y'all got more in common than these guys.
Release for me.
Oh, look at Lance.
Release for me. That's the bad.
I doubt that.
It's enough jokes. Then the sun died.
Don't spend any of the money until we can cover the fee.
I should be saying that to you.
Well, I'm good with money.
So am I.
So am I.
Me too.
Me too.
Where?
Word, bro.
If she's empty,
That Carlos was better than I expected.
see you. Cup toast, got a duffel full of hundreds. That'll love go.
Buckets. What? Just wanted to see if you had superhuman hearing because of your. Because my what?
They're gonna kill him in the parking lot.
I'm out here. He got a flamethrower.
Flamethrower? What is this, Mad Max?
5, 4, 3, 2, I let one go. I don't go, bro.
I don't know how much you talking trash lady today. But good work.
Thank you. You could talk way more trash out there. You have so much material I can't even touch.
Like what?
Never mind.
Oh. Tell us.
Where the love go?
That actually looks way better than I expected it to be. Oh man, wow, yeah. I'm kind of excited for that. That was fun. Let me see what you guys are saying. Drew said, "Who's your favorite member of the original Guardians of the Galaxy?" Rocket. I'll say Rocket. I love me some Rocket. Bradley Cooper just kills that role. He was so great in that. I love Rocket. Oh, I see there are up to 10 people in the stream. If you were just joining the stream, we are going through the month of May, watching some trailers, talking about some highlights of movies, going through each day and seeing what movies they have coming out. We are currently on May 19th, the day that Fast X comes out. So let me know what you've been watching and what you're excited for in May other than Guardians. Nah, but Hell killed people in front of the JLA or whatever. You mean he killed people in front of the JLA or whatever? Yeah. JLA has a no-kill rule, which I understand. I don't mind. Stuber was another one. Still need to watch it though. Yeah, I heard that was really good. It's actually getting a sequel, so I do want to watch it. I heard it was pretty cool. I saw it was cool. Yeah. It says it won't send. Hold up. Let me make sure. My Gmail. Zach Attack. Oops. I messed that up. Cineview. Sorry. Hold on. Zach Attacks. Reviews. There you go. Did you enjoy it? Is it Andrew Schultz in this? I don't know. I didn't see him in the trailer. Maybe. They didn't show his name at the end either. I love The First White Man Can Jump. Yeah, that's a classic. This looks fun. It does look fun. I'm actually going to check it out now. I don't know if I'm going to review it, but I definitely want to check it out on my own. Drax, Rocket, and then Peter Quill. That's fair. I was disappointed in Drax because the comic version is way cooler than what they dumbed him down to be. Following up White Man Could Jump, we have another limited release. This one is starring people I don't really know. It says an ex-military doctor finds herself in a deadly battle for survival when the Irish mafia seizes control of the hospital at which she works. When her son is taken hostage, she is forced to rely upon her battle-hardened past and lethal skills after realizing there's no one left to save the day but her. Sounds cool. Sounds cool. Sounds cool. Let's see. What is your most anticipated movie of July this year? You're skipping months. I'm in May. We didn't even do June yet. Why are you talking about July? He said he was in his, on his pod. Oh, okay, so who oh, Andrew Schultz. Is that the hold on. Oh, that's the comedian. Oh, maybe he's in it. I like him. I've seen him in a movie before and he wasn't good in it, but I like his stand-ups and I like clips from his podcast. So we'll see. Hopefully he's better. He was not good in that Netflix film with Jonah Hill and stuff like that, where he was marrying a black girl. He likes Yondu. Yeah, Yondu was a great character. I have a really cool shirt with Yondu on it. Next after Mercy is a cow who sang a song into the future. This one is only coming out in New York. Yeah, I'm not going to read this one. Oh, I want to play this trailer for you because I am excited for this. Sanctuary. I saw this trailer the other day. This is my trailer reaction for Sanctuary, guys.
Hal?
Yes, of course. Come in.
Nice place. Is this the bathroom? This needs to be cleaned. I want you to clean behind the toilet. Is that dirty?
Yes.
When you think of yourself, what do you see? Garbage?
Oh, yes.
You weren't anything. I really liked that scene.
Me too. It's going to be so weird to not have this as part of my routine anymore.
What do you mean?
You know, this job.
Your new role at the company as CEO.
Yeah, it's a really big deal. This is not a good idea to keep doing this.
Hal, your new job, you wouldn't be able to do it without what I taught you.
What do you want?
half of the salary for the job that I got you.
You're insane.
It would be a story. CEO shoves cotton swab into own penis when commanded. Denver dominatrix tells all.
I mean, when you say it like that, it makes it sound weird.
There's a camera hidden in this hotel suite.
I don't want to play right now.
I'm not.
You filmed our session secretly?
I love the direction.
If you want to see it so bad, then find it.
You fucking nut job! But if I wanted to, I can get rid of you.
Look at you. You love this. Are you excited? Take off your pants.
You don't have the power. I do.
What do you want?
I unlock something in you.
No.
Sanctuary. The safe word is sanctuary.
Do you even know why you're doing this, or is this just the game?
Yes. Look at me. Don't look at me.
Sorry.
This is like the right amount of weird for me. This is the right amount of weird for me. I'm definitely checking that out. What day is that again? Is that the same day of Fast X? Well, actually, I'm gonna see if there's a mystery movie Monday, because I have a feeling if there's a mystery movie Monday, that's the movie they're gonna show. Hopefully, it is. Let's see. What did I miss? Do you think Fast X will be a disaster? Disastrously fun. I'm very excited for Fast X. Huge fan of the franchise. I can't wait to see the film. A lot of great action. One of my all-time favorite movie franchises. Cineview understands. It's mindless, great action. Yeah, he wasn't great in that. Yeah, he wasn't great in that film. I keep forgetting what it's called. It's one of the worst films I saw this year, though. Drew, I do think Fast X can do better than Fast 9, F9, especially with the F9's box office performance heavily affected by COVID. Oh, 1,000%. If it's really, really good, it can make $1 billion. Rev Day Show's like, what the F? I'm skeptical about Fast X because the directors made 2 movies I liked, Incredible Hulk and Transporters 2. You're skeptical about it because he made films you like, or I'm confused by that sentence. Explain further, Drew. I will check this out. Yes! Got you on. Promote cinema. That's what I'm all about. F it. I just gotta let the world know you like the Dom because you ain't getting half. Yo, that's Clay. That's what I said. Half of my what? No. Just tell everybody. I'm a CEO. I'll have somebody cover that up. Tell them that you're lying. There's no way. They'll find the footage. There's no way you're getting half my salary. You even ask for like a payoff. Like, hey, give me like 10K. Okay, cool. She's like, nah, give me half your salary. What? This is like the opposite of the Sanctuary. Seek the Secretary, which I love. The Secretary, is that the one with the girl from the Ozark? Oh my God. What's the girl from Ozark? I think she played in a movie called The Secretary. Is that what you're talking about, Jonathan? If it is, I like that movie. Jules is dying. I like romantic comedies, and this looks like a big twist on it, a little pervy twist. And, I like some pervy stuff sometimes. But yeah, I'm down for that. The Master Gardener is coming out the same day, limited release. A meticulous horticulturist is devoted to tending the grounds of a beautiful estate and pandering to his employer, the wealthy dowager. I don't know what any of these words mean. When she demands that he takes on her great niece, it unlocks dark secrets from a very violent past. Whoa. Sigourney Weaver's in this? Joel Edgerton, Quintensa Swindell? I know all those people. Sounds interesting. She can have 2K in a juice box. That's a fact. I think she really just did want to stop being with him, honestly. I think they should just been together and do this stuff privately. That's all. I don't see what the problem is with, having a Dom fetish. When hotshot entrepreneur Ethan Cox gets caught up in a social media scandal, his company 9-figure acquisition is jeopardized. Desperate to find a way forward, Ethan decides to hire 71-year-old African-American snack cart vendor. Why did they have to put that she was African-American? Dottie to pose as his company's figurehead, but when Dottie finds her groove at the company, she refuses to play the straw man any longer, and everything changes. Wait, there's another movie called Tutor, The Tutor, coming out the following week. An inspired young author takes a tutoring position at a legendary writer's estate, but the young tutor is soon engulfed in the old writer's complicated family legacy and a deadly past that could threaten his own future. Interesting. This has Richard E. Grant in it, and that's the only people that I know from this. Okay. We're getting 2 movies with The Tutor. This is like when they did No Strings Attached and Friends with Benefits the same year, which is basically the same movie, just with different actors and similar titles. On Our Way, Henry contemplates suicide while writing the end of his newest script, a retelling of his past with his lost love, Rosemary. As a dark voice pushes him to the brink, Rosemary fights to make him believe in himself before it's too late. Oh, that sounds sweet. That sounds sweet. Damn. This one says, we might as well be dead. A high-rise building near the forest is famous for its carefully curated community. When a dog disappears and her daughter refuses to leave the bathroom, a security officer faces an absurd battle against an irrational fear that slowly spreads amongst the residents and rattles the utopia with a view. Oh. I don't know any of the people in this, but that sounds weird. As a limited release, we might as always. I'm gonna watch. There's no trailer? Interesting. No trailer. Is a comedy suspense satire. I'm gonna keep that on my radar. Yeah, Clay the moderator is hilarious. I hate when they do that. Who is they? Who's doing that? Who's the they that do that, Rev? Or Dave, I should say. Coming out the following week, Tuesday. We're getting to the week of my birthday. Woo, 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 woo. Let's see what movies are coming out on my week of my birthday. Gremlin. I should just take that week off. I don't know. Gremlin Secrets of Mogwai series. What the? This is a series? Skip. Only talking about movies. Victim/Suspect. What is this? Documentary? Investigative journalist Ray DeLon travels nationwide to uncover and examine a shocking pattern. Young women tell the police they've been sexually assaulted, but instead of finding justice, they're charged with the crime of making a false report, arrested, and even imprisoned by the system they believe will protect them. Wow. That's insane. Is that like it's a documentary? That's something that's actually happening? Wow. I actually want to check that out because that sounds crazy. Does that sound crazy to anybody? That's insane. The Secretary, James Spader, Maggie Gyllenhaal, Crazy Heart, great movie. The Bateman 2022. The Secretary is a spankingly good movie. Wow, you should write the quotes on the back of the DVDs, man. That was really good. The Secretary, James Spader, and Maggie Gyllenhaal. Nice. Okay, those are series. I don't know why they're showing series. Coming out Friday, May 26th. This is during my birthday, and this is the last week of May. This is the last week. Okay. So we can check out trailers here. Oh, the Batman. Gotcha. So The Machine. I'm not even going to read the description. I'm just gonna play the trailer for you guys because I've seen this trailer a couple times, and you got to see it to believe what the hell's going on. If you're sensitive to anything, don't watch. It's red, I think.
My father was no criminal. He was a salesman. Then you stole the only thing he ever cared about.
Sorry.
made him say
a big
fuck
dude.
honest living.
Hey!
If you want respect,
Luke Skywalker's in this.
you have to take it. And from there, he built our family.
Oh my God. I'm your origin story. You throw up. If you throw up, I'm gonna throw up. Don't throw up. Don't throw up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's fine. It's fine.
Did you just put it in your pocket?
I didn't know where to put it.
Oh man. I saw that a long time ago when HBO had the R-rated movies at night. Oh, it's an R-rated movie? Okay. The Secretary. I'll check that out. I like James Spader and Maggie Gyllenhaal. That looked crazy. That's not the trailer I saw before in the theaters, but that one was funny. Good old Bert. Love his stand-ups. Didn't even know he was a stand-up comedian. That's the first time I've seen him is this trailer. So that was pretty funny. It looks funny. I might check it out. You know? Have a good laugh on my birthday. We got Kandar. Let's see what this is about. Oh, my boy Gerard Butler. Down. Another great action
Lend me
movie
here,
star.
Roman.
Better
I
than Vin
need you.
Diesel.
We're gonna destroy their whole nuclear program.
Ooh, I like this guy too.
I know
This
there
show I
is.
like.
Trust me.
Please be safe, will you?
Okay.
Raised by Wolves.
My God. Upsource just came through. The CIA's targets in Iranian nuclear facilities.
Recovers blood. We'll leave in 15 minutes.
Extraction point is an old CIA base in Kandahar province.
Just want to go home, and I'll be with you.
The distance is not the main issue. It's what's in between. Any of them catch my guy, we'll sell him to the highest bidder.
There will be no sanctuary for you.
Raise your hands. Do it before they get trigger happy.
How does it feel? I'm not a spy.
I need names.
We didn't get any. Please believe me.
Tell me what's truly going on. We're cutouts in an even bigger game. This is my life in your hands. No one is coming to rescue us. Sorry. For everything.
Get down! Solid ground.
Not bad. Not bad at all. It looks a little bit generic, but with Gerard Butler, I can expect a little bit more heart than I usually expect. So yeah. Oh yeah, that movie is based on a bit he did. It was hilarious. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Definitely seen this. I love Plane movie. Gerard's a great actor. Yeah, Plane was really good. I saw the trailer and I was like, this looks like it's gonna be a little stupid, but it was actually really good. I actually like Plane a lot. So yeah, I have a little bit of faith in Gerard Butler. I like Olympus Has Fallen and all that stuff like that. And he has a couple really good movies, good to great movies. He is a great action film movie star that has some like range, Also, The Little Mermaid is coming out on my birthday, May 26th. I am excited for that. I'm hoping that I get 500 subscribers by May 26th, so I could do like a big birthday live stream 500 subscriber thing. We'll see. I'm like 22 away, so let's see if I can get there by May 26th. That'll be cool. But yeah, I am not excited for Little Mermaid at all. Every trailer I see, I get less excited, but I'll probably check it out. I think I have to, as you know, I'm doing these movie review stuff on YouTube. Probably got to check it out. But yeah. About My Father, a culture clash between two families over the course of a weekend. Oh, yeah. Trailer reaction. I actually want to see this.
Hey, Dad, check it out. I can dive.
Sebastian, your suit! Oh.
My parents are inviting us to the summer place for the big 4th of July weekend.
I can't leave my father.
This is the first summer since we have to say goodbye to your dear mother, and you're going to leave me to burn the sparklers and eat the hot dogs alone.
Why don't we just bring him?
Nah, I don't think so.
You hear this? Ladies, he's worried his immigrant father's going to make him look like some kind of Goomba.
Right, listen, if we're going to do this, Dad, you got to dial it down with
What all the business? What is this?
Welcome to Lato.
Wow, this is amazing. Hey, Miss Little Fancy, huh? It's called love and affection, Dad. Unlike you, when you met me at the delivery room, you chose to shake my hand. What else was I supposed to do? We just met.
Sebastian, I don't know how you're going to fit in.
What did you do? Where's my teeth? Where's my teeth?
Don't these people have jobs? They got their money in the stock market, not in mayonnaise jars buried in their backyard.
I just hope nothing gets stolen this weekend because these people love to blame the immigrants.
We'll give you the grand tour. This is Doug.
He's learning to be a healer.
Hello.
What are you doing?
Just serenading our pet peacock. I love you.
These people are strange. They have birds for pets.
He's like family!
Peacocks are just a bunch of goddamn show-offs, if you ask me. I was nervous to bring you here, but I didn't know you were going to spend the whole time embarrassing me.
How could you say that to your father?
Here we go again.
Everything I'm doing for you that I've ever done for you is for your own good.
Hey, Dad, check it out. I can dive.
I'm trying to make sure that you don't make an ass out of yourself by trying to be somebody you're not.
Oh my God. Oh shit.
Sebastian, your suit!
It's Versace. Do you like it?
No, you moron. It's not.
Honey, my mom can't unsee that!
He wants to see it now.
I would love to make a full Italian dinner for everybody.
We don't keep a lot of food here.
Maniscalco always finds a way to feed his family.
Now's the time that we
My father has an old Italian saying, family isn't one important thing,
It's everything.
I can't believe you put this all together from what we have in this kitchen.
It's artichoke and poultry. Salute.
Oh, no.
I'll give a little bit of me up.
You fed him their pet peacock, and you thought I was crazy for worrying that you were going to make us look like some bad Italian stereotype?
That's right. To help me get rid of the evidence.
Why does it seem like you've done this before?
It looks fun. Looks fun. I love Robert De Niro in comedies. I love that he's been doing comedies more because he's really, really good. He has really good comedic timing. So yeah, I'm excited for that. John said this is a yes. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm still on the Little Mermaid, to be honest. Yeah. Hopefully the movie's better than the trailers. They said there's gonna be more than the usual. This one I want to see. Yeah, I definitely do want to see it. It looks a lot of fun. He's definitely done that before. Yeah. He's definitely done that before. Oh man. Closer to Vermeer. This is a documentary? Yeah. Going behind the scenes of the largest Vermeer expedition ever mounted. Now on view of the, can't pronounce that word, in Amsterdam, capturing the imagination of the art world. With glowing reviews, global publicity, and tickets sold out throughout the entirety of its run. The blank Vermeer's, I can't pronounce that word, Regis Museums? Oh God, no. Museum Vermeer's retrospective is nothing short of a historic event. Suzanne Ray's film follows curators, conservators, collectors, experts in their joint mission to shine a new light on elusive Dutch master. The fascinating documentary reveals everything from the quiet diplomacy required to get the Vermeers to the Netherlands, and a new technical knowledge gained by scanning the paintings layer by layer. To be the shocking news that one work may not be by Vermeer at all. In the process, we discover how Vermeer was able to depict reality so differently from his contemporaries, but above all, close to Vermeer shows the infectious love of Vermeer's art inspired. Yo, they said Vermeer so many damn times in that, and yeah, no, that's a pass for me. That is a pass for me. What is this? The Wrath of Becky, Sean William Scott, Katie Siegel, Lulu Wilson. Let's watch trailer. I always like to watch trailers, the bunch of trailers at the end. Oh, it's rated R. Okay, this should be fun. Wrath of Becky. Trailer reaction. What the hell?
It's been 2 years since 4 neo-Nazis invaded my family's lake house and murdered my father.
What?
I'm 16 now. I've run away from 3 foster homes.
Diego, come.
This is Elena Khan. I've lived with her for the past year.
We go now to a developing story. They call themselves the Noblemen, and they may be coming here to Fillmore. Whether or not the Noblemen decide to make an appearance at the town hall on Wednesday, only time will tell.
So are you going to see this? Or you're just going to stand there?
Right this way.
Finally.
She did that on purpose.
Diego, attack!
Diego?
Saving our country and stopping the treason one vengeful mission at a time. To freedom.
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 Who is it?
It's Becky.
You took my dog.
So fun.
Should we go to the cops?
I got enough weaponry in my barn to start an insurrection at Town Hall tomorrow. Find the girl.
Give her back her dog!
This looks like it's gonna be so much.
While it lasted.
It's not over yet.
First off, forget Little Mermaid, forget Kandar, forget The Machine, forget About My Father. The Wrath of Becky. I am down. That looks like so much fun. The trailer has so much flavor and style. I am down. That looks fun, and I want to see Stifler as a villain. That sounds hilarious. Hey, fellow Zach is in the chat. Thank you for joining the live stream, Zach. What are you watching? What are you anticipating for May? We're at the end of the month, and we just watched The Wrath of Becky. It looks really fun. Let me know what's going on for tonight for you, man. Thank you for joining the live stream, guys. Sub to him. He's on the road to 2.5. Is it 2.5K that you're trying to get, or is it 3K? He's either 2.5K or 3K subs by the end of the year. He's really, really close. Sub to Zach. He's great. He does a live stream every week. He does really good reviews, out of theater reactions. Yeah, he does. He's really good at what he does. Very entertaining. Oh, you've heard of this. This is the first time I'm hearing about this movie. Don't mess with a pet owner. Yeah, this is very John Wickish. Not Diego. No, yeah, that's Stifler. It's not Diego. Damn, is Becky's last name Wick? That's what I was saying. I was like, is this his daughter that he didn't know he had? I like this, and it looks like they do these movies where they have the young girl who's an assassin or stuff taking on men. And sometimes it's a little unbelievable because they pick these girls who are pretty but are not muscular. They're really skinny. So you're like, no, that wouldn't happen. But it looks here like they're doing it realistic where she has to be tactical in taking these guys out. So yeah, I'm really, and it has a comedic tone to it. So this looks really fun. 2.5K, but I'll take 3K. Yeah, let's get up to 3K. Let's surpass that goal. This looks like it'll be an underrated gem. Yeah, it does look like it might be an underrated gem. Actually, is there any more details about this? Katie Siegel's in it. They didn't even show her. Let me click on this. Who's directing this? Who's doing this? It's only an hour and 23 minutes, so it's gonna be nice, smooth, fast. I like it. I like it. It doesn't show who's directing it or anything. Interesting. Okay, the director is Matt Angel. Don't know who that is. He did Hypnotic? Wait, Becky too, The Wrath of Becky. Wait, is this the Wrath of... Are they already greenlighting a sequel to this? That is hilarious. I think they... Nice. Good job, Clay. Gotta support the Zacks. Matt Angel. He's done Hypnotic. Oh, this was the Netflix film from last year. I actually heard this was good. And Katie Siegel was in this, so now she's coming over to this movie as well. Okay. Yeah, I'm excited for this. It looks fun. We got a Netflix movie called Blood and Gold. You know how we do. Trailers to end the night. My reaction to Blood and Gold, guys. Oh, German film?
Bad im Vaterland. Verrat. Wir sind ein Volk von Mördern.
Wissen Sie, was die SS hier will?
Was wird das hier?
Sie sind wegen des Goldes hier. Gold?
Sagen Sie mir jetzt, wo das Gold ist, oder ich fange an, Leute zu erschießen.
Warum hilfst du mir?
Die SS hat meinen Bruder.
Guck ihn dir an, den Schwachkopf.
Könnt ihr etwas Hilfe gebrauchen?
Sieg!
SS.
Der wohnt noch hier.
Lanza! Los, holt euch den Bastard!
Für mich ist dieser Irrsinn hier vorbei.
Wo ist das Gold?
The action looks really well directed. Oh! Was that a leg that hit her in the face?
Aber erst müssen wir ein paar Nazi-Schweine jagen.
Hier ist Dr. Fair!
Oh! Okay! Then Gold, okay. Ooh. Okay, this just got put on my radar. That looks great. It looks like a mixture of the movie that just came out called Sisu and All Quiet on the Western Front. It looks like a mixture of those two films. And yeah, I think both of those are great. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. That's on my list to watch. Blood and Gold. Going to be on Netflix, so just watched. Definitely been digging the war films this year. Might check this out. Yeah, man. They're getting more like varied and a really good war film is on. If you have Apple TV Plus, is The Greatest Bear Run Ever with Zac Efron. That was one of my favorite films I saw last year. Watch Look Who's Back by David. I don't know how to say that name. It's worth a watch. Hitler in modern times. Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna have to check that out. A lot of Nazi stuff coming out Hulu just dropped a show too. Yeah, I think because a couple years ago we had those martyr Nazis marching and all that, so a lot of people are trying to like do anti-Nazi movies again to kind of show you like, no, do not root for these guys. Nazis are terrible. So we had Sisu where he was killing Nazis, and that was part of the advertisement. We got this, and you said they have a show on Hulu, and they also had Hunters on Amazon Prime, which had like 2 seasons. That was about them hunting Nazis. So yeah, there's a lot of anti-Nazi stuff coming out. But yeah, that looks fun. Blood and Gold. Wildlife. It's so on Disney Plus on this day. Wildlife is a sweeping portrait of conservationalists Chris and Doug Tompkins chronicle their fight to preserve one of the last truly wild places on Earth. Oh, it's a documentary. Sounds nice. You Hurt My Feelings. A New York novelist overhears. Oh, I think I saw the trailer for this before. I have some people in there. Let's watch the trailer.
What kind of story were you thinking about, Hal?
Something in a prison.
Oh, Louis.
Oh, all right.
Dreyfus.
And
like her.
what about a prison interests you?
Jail.
For sure.
Happy anniversary.
We're so lucky.
Yeah.
So, Elliot tells me you're a writer.
Your last one, it should have done better. There's lots of new voices. Refugees, cancer, murder, abuse.
I'm an old voice.
You're the best voice.
Maybe if Dad hadn't just been verbally abusive, it would have been a bestseller.
Don't say that.
Your memoir is great. Your new book is great.
How are you?
Feeling a little off my game.
The only reason she makes me a salad is because she wants me to lose weight, which is passive aggressive.
I want you to be healthy.
Doesn't matter.
Can you shut up and keep talking?
Don, you want to intervene here? We can do this at home.
Maybe Milani looks tired.
I'm aging.
What are you, nuts?
You get Botox.
Well, I just get a little bit right here. You know, I can still move my eyebrows. Watch.
So expressive.
Look, come on, we'll go sneak up on him.
Can you say anything? No, I can't. It feels too late.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm gonna throw up.
Wait, God, right here?
No, I don't think I can. I can't.
Going back.
If I did, say that. You took it out of context.
Are you gonna gaslight me now?
He's been lying to me this whole time.
I wasn't lying. I was encouraging.
That's not true. You were lying to be encouraging.
You know what? As an actor, Mark isn't always great.
So the times when you don't think he's good, what do you say, Mom?
You were so fantastic.
Really? Mom, you're always expecting the best from me.
You're welcome.
Just needed to do something meaningful.
Relate.
What you do is kind of meaningful. To who? No one.
This whole world is falling apart, and this is what's consuming you.
Mom, you're not helping.
I love you.
Oh, okay, well, then never mind.
I like the concept to that. I like the whole like how do you deal with someone hurts your feelings that you care about a lot, and what's that process of healing and that conversation you have to have. Seems nice. I'm gonna check that out. Seems like a nice movie to watch. Maybe not in the theaters, but I definitely want to check it out. I'm watching that tonight. Wait, what are you watching? What did he say? What are you watching tonight, Jonathan? I didn't see. Hey, Mayan. How you doing? Let me know what you're anticipating for May. We're almost at the end of the month, almost done with the movies at the end of the month. We're on May 26th, which is actually my birthday, the last Friday of movies coming out. So, yeah. Let me know what you're excited about for the month of May. Pass. Not your kind of movie? I understand. The Mob King. Let's see. This might be by your kind of movie. Let's see what they got here. Is this another foreign film?
We made an oath.
Ooh.
You know what that means.
This looks like a TV show.
All those years away from his family. For what? So that when we need real protection, it's all blank stares?
we got right now is us.
Do you really think he's gonna keep looking for you after this?
The old Dons would never let a violation like this go unpunished.
There's been some serious mishaps leading to bad business.
That I want you to find.
I would
So
die for
sound
Mike
effects.
and all of these guys. But this is uncharted territory.
You want to be a better husband? You want to be a better father?
She's gorgeous.
Then you get them back to life that you and Mia worked so hard for.
We live by it. We work by it. And not anything or anyone can break it.
That was very okay. That was very, very okay. Looks very TV showish. Looks like something that I would not check out at all, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that's a pass for me. Volume 3 is so close, man. I got my tickets for 3D on Thursday. Whoop whoop. Everybody shout out Clay and say give happy birthday, because we're gonna see him on his birthday and you're not gonna see him then. So give Clay, the moderator of the community, say a happy birthday to him. We're gonna go see that in 3D. Great, and you. I'm looking forward to watch Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, man, really, really excited for Guardians. And I'm doing good. I'm tired. It's been a long day. You know, I've been up since 6 o'clock, so I'm tired. But I'm trying to keep enough energy with you guys because this is fun. Oh, I was saying sucks that Covenant. Oh, yeah. Covenant didn't get any love. Yeah, Jake Gyllenhaal is not a guy that attracts people to movies, unfortunately. He's not a box office draw, even though I think he's a phenomenal actor. He's one of my favorite actors. He just doesn't draw people in. I'm mad Clay said happy birthday. Jonathan, happy birthday, Clay. Hey, I love you guys for doing this. Movie Ninja! Thanks for joining the stream. Yup, Zach Diamond does it. Mobster doing mobster things. Yeah. There's so many TV shows on TV that's doing that, but much better and longer and more explored. Hey, look at Clay getting the love. Hey. Love it. Love to see it. Love to see it. This last movie is a documentary. The last movie of the month, I guess. I'm not gonna count whatever this is on the 29th. It's gonna be on HBO Max anyway. The slogan, "Meet the icons of modern art" needs to be scraped off the glass wall of whatever this is. I can't pronounce it. Amsterdam's Museum of Modern Art. Because precisely who these icons of modern art are is very much the question. Who gets to decide and who loses out? In 2019, as director Sarah Voss started shooting her documentary, more than 90% of the art at the place that I can't pronounce was made by white men. That must change. The museum's director Rainn Wills believes, but it's easier said than done, as it becomes clear when the film's director Sarah Voss follows Wills and his team as they strive for greater diversity in the collection as well as among their staff. The film is more than a look behind the scenes at the museum. It magnificently encapsulates the struggles that are engaging many historical and cultural institutions. Sound like an interesting concept, but it also sounds like something that's probably shouldn't be coming out in the theaters. It probably should be on streaming somewhere. But yeah, it sounds like a great story. So that is it. That is the movies. The movies that are going to be coming out on streaming, on demand, video demand, PVOD, and in theaters. I'm just gonna go back up to the top, talk about some things I want to highlight that I'm interested in. I'm not gonna go too deep into it. Hold on. First of all, sends all those gifts to Zach's PO box. I need to get one of those just in case I get big enough that people do want to send me things. So starting from May 2nd, I think I want to watch Transmutators because it looks really funny. The Ancestral, because that also looks pretty funny. Coming out May 5th. Obviously, I'm gonna be. Oh, actually, those movies are out now. I can watch them now. Because today's May 2nd. Coming out this Friday, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. That's the big one. That's the one that I'm really excited to check out for this month. This is the biggest movie of the month, and it's nothing really coming out to compete with it. Guardians pretty much has a clear view for the rest of the month to dominate, and hopefully it's a quality film. Love Again looks nice. Johnny and Clyde looks hilariously bad, like something I'm going to check out. That's the one that was with Megan Fox. Land of Gold actually looks pretty good. We read the description to that. It looks pretty good. What's Love Got to Do with It sounds interesting. RMN sounds interesting. Knights of the Zodiac is something I'm excited to check it out. Hypnotic is a movie that I got to see. My review for that movie will be coming out Monday, but it comes out May 12th. Black Knight sounds okay. Sounds like it's doing Death Stranding, but I'm interested in that. What else? Fool's Paradise, which is a movie I never heard about, but because I did this, I'm really interested in checking that out. That's the Charlie Day flick where he writes, directs, and he's starring in. Monica sounds cool. Let's see. What else? What else is here? There's a lot of movies that I'm interested in. Out and About, no. Fast X. Oh, okay, yeah. Never mind. Doesn't have a clear month. Fast X will compete with Guardians Volume 3. It will at least Volume 3 will have like 2 weeks before it has to worry about another big movie. White Men Can't Jump on Hulu actually looks really interesting. So I'm excited to check that out. Sanctuary is probably my most anticipated movie for this month. Sounds so much fun. I like Margaret Qualley a lot. I like Chris Abbott. I think it's going to be a really fun film. We Might As Well Be Dead sounds interesting, but there's no information, so it might not even come out on the 22nd. There's no trailer. There's no pictures. There's no poster. The Machine sounds really, really fun. That's one of those that's coming out on my birthday. So that looks like it's gonna be fun. Kandar, I'm kind of interested in. It looks a little generic, but Gerard Butler movies are usually pretty surprising when it comes to heart. Little Mermaid, I have slight interest in. About My Father, a film that we all said looked pretty funny. That's the one with Robert De Niro. The Wrath of Becky, second most anticipated movie from this coming out this month. A surprise. Look like Zach said, looks like a unrated gem that might get looked over, just like Blood and Gold on Netflix. You Hurt My Feelings looks cute, and that's about it from this list. It's a lot of films, but it's spread out throughout the month, not overwhelming like April was, where so much stuff was coming out. So yeah, I'm excited to check all this stuff out. Baraka 1992 documentary is worth your time. It's changed my mind on docs. Interesting. You're always giving me these interesting things, man. I'm gonna have to check that out because I'm not a big documentary guy. I try so I can know what's going on with the Oscars, but I can't. So I might look that up. Tank, I can't wait for The Machine. I'm a huge Bert Kreisner fan. I've never heard of him before, so this will be my first experience with him. But the trailer that we saw today looked pretty cool, so I definitely might check it out. It's rough though because it's coming out. When is it coming out? It's not on the 26th. I think it's the week before. Wait, when is it coming out? The Machine is coming out. Interesting. Wait, where is this thing? Am I going crazy? Oh, okay. It's coming out May 26th. I was like, I thought it was before that. We'll see. I don't know if I'm going to get to see Wrath of Becky in the theaters because it's going to be limited release. I hope that's the movie I want to see that day. But if I can't get to it, then I'll check out The Machine. His stand-ups will help you. They are on Netflix. Okay. I might get to check them out. So, guys, that was it. This was really, really fun. Before I go, if you guys want to talk about Guardians of the Galaxy, what are your expectations? What are you excited about? Are you only there to see who dies, or do you want just a great story overall? And do you think that this film will bring the MCU back on an upward trend? Because it's been kind of wobbly lately. Let me know how you guys feel. How excited you are for the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3? And if you are watching and you're not subscribed already, hit that subscribe button. I heard Guardians is really good from someone who saw it already on an early screening. Okay. It's been getting decent reviews from the critics so far. Surprisingly, it's not as high as I expected it to be. But I see a lot of them are upset because it's not as dark, it's not as happy as the other two were, but that's silly. I'm going, should be fun. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have a great time. If it's a dark movie, I'm down for that. I like more serious, darker movies most of the time. Those are the ones that usually sit with me for longer. I'm interested in seeing how the send-off is. Also, the post-credit scenes. Got you. Post-credit scenes are great, but that's like the last thing I think about when watching a movie. I want the actual movie to be great. We're getting a really cool character in what's the villain's names? Oh my god. My brain farts that I'm having. What are the villains? Villains of Volume 3. You're showing me My Hero. Guardians 3 Volume. It's the Higher Evolutionary and Adam Warlock. Two really cool characters that I think that need to get some get a lot of spotlight, and hopefully are executed well. I can't wait. Yeah, man. It's for me. Today's what, Tuesday? I only got 2 more days until I get to check it out. Check it out on Thursday. I want to see more development with Rocket. I'm done with Grumpy Trash Panda. I need to see more than a dysfunctional team arguing for almost 2 hours. Ugh. Based on the trailers, it seems like they're going to be arguing a lot because Gamora is a different Gamora. And we are going to see, I basically heard this is Rocket's film. So we're all going to see a lot from Rocket. So that's exciting because to answer your question, Rocket is my favorite Guardian. I know what you mean, bud. I hope this movie has a fantastic send-off. Also interested in Rocket stuff. Yeah, I want some really good villains. I want great story arcs. I want some fun. I want some deeper, not deeper. It's a Marvel movie, so I can't expect too deep, but I want something a little bit more emotional. I really like the first Guardians films. Guardian 1's more than Guardians 2, but I want something really good, and I'm excited. The trailers haven't been mind-blowing, but hopefully that means that they're saving the great stuff for the movie, and the word of mouth is what helps it. But yeah, I'm interested to see Nebula. I think that Karen Gillan has done a lot with a little for this character, especially Infinity War Endgame. I really, really love the character, and they're saying this is her best performance as a character so far, which is like, damn, because she did a really great job at Endgame. I want to see how they do Drax because he's been a goofball. He's kind of been a disappointment to me so far. So I want to see what they do with Drax. And we getting Cosmo the dog. I don't know if you guys saw the Guardians Christmas special, but she was introduced and she was really good in that film. So I'm hoping that she's integral and part of the group and is a fun character. And let's see what Groot does. I think Groot is teens, early 20s at this point. That's why his body looks so weird. So let's see what it does. Do you think Guardians will hit 1 billion? No. For some reason, I don't. I don't think did the first two do it? Guardians Volume 1 box office. So yeah, the first one made 733 million. Number 2 made 869. So that one got close. It's possible, but the way people have been superhero fatigued, and it's been like an anti-Marvel, anti-Disney thing going on, I don't know if it's going to hit 1 billion. I think it might be able to match Volume 2, but I don't know if it's going to hit 1 billion. But since it has, and then it's going up against Fast X in 2 weeks after that, I think that's going to ding it a lot. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I love the special. Yeah, the special was great. I loved it too. No, yeah, I remember. I understand what you meant. I just wish Kevin Bacon danced off with Peter Quill. That would have made it perfect. But I love that. I love that they did. It was surrounded by family, and they did the thing with Mantis and Peter Quill, and now they're brother and sister. Yeah, I really, really like the Christmas special. So I'm excited for Volume 3, the new characters. Hopefully Will Poulter is a great Adam Warlock, because that's a character comic book fans have been waiting for a while. And hopefully High Evolutionary is not a throwaway villain, because the actor who's playing him is pretty good. So I think I take these off. I think my eyes are okay now. Ooh, I think I'd be looking tired because I don't have my glasses on. So I'm like, oh, the bag. You can see the bags under my eyes. But I also don't want the light reflection. Hey, Chillmonger. Let's see. Dave said, I hate all the negativity about superhero movies. I am new to the movies and I have loved a lot of them. Yeah, I think a part of it is that, so you're saying you're new to the movies. A lot of people have been watching superhero movies since the 90s. And I think part of it is to see so many that some people legit have fatigue, because it's so much to keep up on. Like, you have to watch a show to understand that something's happening in a movie, and some people don't want to be invested like that. They just want to watch the movies they want to watch. So Marvel's in a specific area where like fans want shows, but casual fans don't want to watch everything to understand things. So there's like a little conflict going there. For me, it's never like what was the last Marvel thing we had? It was Ant-Man, right? And the last show before that was months ago with She-Hulk. We don't have that much. And Ant-Man came out, last month? And now we're getting Guardians 2 months after. I don't think it's that much. Oh, but yeah, Chillmonger, thanks for joining my stream. It says, but Adam Warlock without an Infinity Gauntlet story. Yeah, but Adam Warlock has other stories other than that. And we don't know if the Infinity Gauntlet will come back in the future. We are getting a multiverse saga. They might be able to put that in there. Thanos might come back within that. We might get something going on with Secret Wars. Got to always remember, Secret Wars can make anything possible. So I'll see what they do. Can Adam be open without a gem? The rules that were in the comic are not gonna, you don't know if they're gonna apply in the movie, because they change things all the time. There's so many different things that's changed about characters, the way they come about, because it's a movie and they take their own take. Tank, I think the Marvel will be flexible with the lore post Endgame. Yeah, that's what they've been doing. They've been very, very flexible, which is kind of like why I think the quality of the movies have been kind of all over the place, because they've been a little too flexible. They're kind of trying to make their own stories out of nothing, and I don't think that's a good idea. I think keeping the core through the comics and then modernizing it and making it in a movie format is the way to go. I think that's why the Batman worked so well, because it didn't try to do too much. It was inspired by Year One. It was inspired by a bunch of other Batman films and combined it and put it together and just had its own David Lynch feel to it. So with time travel, anyone and anything can be brought back, and mix multiverse in the mix, endless options. I don't think they're going to abuse that, though. I don't think they'll abuse the time travel thing. because that will just literally just not do it. She-Hulk took me forever to finish. Oh, I'm sorry that you didn't enjoy it. I really enjoyed it. I really had a whole lot of fun with that show week to week because I love comedies like that, and I think it hit the right spot. It wasn't like the most amazing, hilarious thing, but it was still funny and it was something different in the MCU. How do you feel about the new John Wick spinoffs this September and next year? Also, how do you see a John Wick Chapter 5 works? So to answer your first question, I think that the Continental first look was not good. I don't think that was a great first look. I think they should have saved that for when they had a better understanding how the show works and what they could advertise to us. So that's what I gotta say about that. And also Mel Gibson being the star is just a weird choice. The ballerina now, I love Anna de Armas. I'm a fan of her. So I'm kind of excited for that. I want to see what they do with that, but I'm also scared because it's different people doing it. So we'll see. I'm cautiously optimistic about Ballerina. I'm not really optimistic about the Continental after that first look. I never finished She-Hulk. I really like She-Hulk a lot, especially that last episode. Oh man, really blew my mind. I love that they took that risk. I liked it a lot, but I don't know. I was invested as other shows. I'm guessing you're talking about She-Hulk. Yeah, that's fair. I think that the formatting of the show doesn't make you be super invested in the characters because it's like a week to week and it's different, like a comedy, like a Modern Family or Friends, where like the same characters move over, but there's not like a overarching storyline that really super connects it. So I can see that, but it's not a good binge. That was a show that you watch week to week. One of the few MCU shows that I thought wasn't a binge. I think WandaVision was a great show week to week. I think Loki was a great show week to week. But most of the other ones, I think, were supposed to be movies, and they spread them across 6 episodes. The last She-Hulk episode should have been episode 3. Then it could have been crazy. All build up that meant nothing at the end. I don't agree. She had to go along a journey to realize something about herself, and she couldn't have done that. It doesn't mean just because she did the fourth wall break doesn't mean it didn't mean nothing at the end. We had this conversation before. I don't want to go super deep into it, but I don't agree that it didn't mean anything at the end. Hey, Kal-El, late as always. When I'm getting ready to wrap up. But how you doing, man? And thank you for joining the stream. Cherish member of my community, like all you guys are. Mayan, you're fairly new. I think you came in from last week. Appreciate you for commenting on my videos and checking them out and jumping on my streams. And Dave, we've been interacting on Twitter, so I'm glad you're able to get on my stream. I know it was active last time when you were trying to get on. And Movie Hunter, Movie Ninja. We got 2 movie people. And everybody that's been coming on, I love you guys a lot for coming here and having a lot of fun. I didn't enjoy, could not recommend it, but deserve the fraction of hate it gets. Well, anything that's gonna star a woman and attack the internet trolls in a way is gonna get hate. It's just a thing that is gonna happen. Man said, I don't agree. Like he's about to crush the ops. Will we ever get a new Hulk film? Unfortunately, Dave, no, because Universal owns the rights to the Hulk, and they do not want to do a film. So, unfortunately, we will not get a new Hulk film. He will be involved in other stuff. Same thing with Namor. They also own the rights to that as well. We're not going to be getting a Hulk film, especially since the first Hulk didn't even do that well. It's probably one of the worst MCU movies, even though I like it. But in terms of quality, it's not that great. You don't have to say sorry. I'm just busting your balls, Kal-El. I'm just glad you're here. Hey, man. Everybody shout out Cal. The love. What would it take for Iron Man to come back? We will not be having Iron Man. We will have Ironheart. Riri Williams will be taking that place. So I don't think we will be getting Iron Man back. I think Robert Downey Jr. is done with that. he's moving on to other projects. And I wouldn't want him to come back. It would just make everything feel for naught. It'll make Endgame feel for naught. So no. Black Widow, Tony Stark, well, not Natasha and Tony, stay away. Unless it's like a multiverse thing, they come back for that, and then we don't see them again. A Hulk streaming series would be amazing. A World War Hulk streaming series, or something with his son, or something he gets sent to the future and facing Maestro, or just so many. Not the what's that one that recently happened? Immortal Hulk would be really cool. Him interacting with the other Hulks. The blue, what's the blue one called? Is it Atomic? I'm messing up with the names with the Hulk lore, but there's like a blue one that's really cool that he has to save. There's Amadeus Cho. Like there's certain things they could do with a Hulk series. It's just Universal's not playing ball when it comes to Bruce Banner. It sucks. Did not hear they negotiated a new deal for the Hulk. That was a rumor. That was never fact. You got to be careful with that. Who's giving that stuff out? Thoughts on the Flash, y'all? Tough to get a read on how it do. All the CinemaCon and everybody that's seen it said it's a great movie, and I'm super excited for it. I personally love the DC movies, most of them, and this movie looks amazing. Honestly, the trailers have gotten me so hyped. In terms of box office interest, I don't know if it's going to do super well. I don't know if Michael Keaton's Batman is going to bring enough people to come in, enough casuals. So, because DC just has a bad branding issue right now. Hopefully, word of mouth makes it do well. Stay away from those, sir. I don't know what that means. I think RDJ will have a cameo at some point, but honestly, to bring him back devalues what was built. Yeah, we have to focus on the new characters. We have to build up. Sorry, guys. We got to build up the new characters. Ooh, we're talking too long. Throat is parched. Planet Hulk. Yeah, that'll be fun. I see I'm not the only one that can't say World War Hulk. World War Hulk. Hulk takes his son to the barber special event. Oh, please, God. That was one of my only negatives for that show. That looked absolutely horrendous. They blew up MCU Hulk with that goofy She-Hulk show. It was embarrassing. I don't agree. She-Hulk is a goofy, fun character. She's not like Banner. So I don't see anything wrong with that. And the Hulk also is not also turmoil all the time. When he's with his cousin, he is funnier. He's goofier. It's different tones. It's like if he was with Deadpool. You don't expect a turmoil Hulk with Deadpool. So yeah, I don't agree with that. I thought the show was good. I bet so many people are mad Rey is back in Star Wars. Yeah, but why? Like, it wasn't the character fault. The trilogy was messed up. It was the writers and the directors, mostly Disney, for not planning. It was Rey. Rey was fine. Run that May list. My guy, he wants me to. I already ran the May list, boy. You better watch back. I need anything Moon Knight to come back. I wasn't super hyped on that show, unfortunately. I actually like She-Hulk better than Moon Knight. It was rough for me for Moon Knight. I think out of the 6 episodes, I probably like half the episodes and then like the other half. I don't know. I think especially since I know the character, I was just like, ugh. It wasn't bad. I was entertained, but yeah. Some of the old cats will show up to see Keaton. Batman 89 was a Star Wars level effect. Yeah, it was huge. I love Batman 89, one of my favorite movies. But we'll see if it's enough. I don't know if that fan base is huge enough. My guy not having... I'm not having the She-Hulk slander. You got to give me legit reasons why you didn't like the show. Like, if you have legit reasons, like saying, Scar's CGI was terrible, I agree. Keep Banner out of the show altogether, just my opinion. He has to be interacting with her at some point. They interact with each other. Wasn't for me, hated it. That's fine. If it wasn't for you. No problem with Rey. More a writer flaw than her. Yep. I agree. Daisy Ridley was great. It's just her writing was great. The fact that she said that movie, she didn't know who her father was and what the plan for her was, just show it wasn't her fault. It was the writers. I didn't mind the new trilogy. I didn't mind the new trilogy either. I like Force Awakens. I love Last Jedi. I do not like Rise of Skywalker. You gonna do me like that? It's on site, bro. You want to come in an hour late and tell me to redo the list after I did the list for 2 hours? Crazy. I'll take anything Star Wars. I feel you, man. We're getting a lot. We're getting a lot now. I'm a newish Star Wars fan. So, I watched the old stuff around the time that came out, but I wasn't super into it. I was like, okay, cool. That's cool. I didn't realize it was so deep. I hate how toxic the fans were and ran her off Twitter. She was just doing her job. Yeah. Her and also Kelly Marie Tran. They did that to her too. I still think she doesn't have her social media back because of how bad they treated her. And she was just playing a character and playing the character the way they told her it was written. Not her fault. It was just racist and bigots, man, for the most part. I couldn't get past episode 2 of Moon Knight. Wow. Damn, it was that bad for you? Okay. Well, I have to see. Watch your mouth. Bat Keaton fans stand up. We have to see. I don't know how many Bat Keaton fans is going to come and make this movie a big hit. Y'all don't go see his other movies. She-Hulk was good, and they had my guy Nathan Hurd in there. Yeah, man. Did you like Mandalorian season 2? Yes, I did like Mandalorian season 2. It's the worst of the 3 seasons. I had to think about that before I said that, because I like season 3 a lot. This one episode I don't, but I like season 2. I like all the seasons of Mandalorian. It's because it's the way I watch it. I've said this multiple times. I watch it like a Saturday morning cartoon, so I don't take it that deep. So I like Mandalorian season 2. 1, 2, and 3, good stuff for me. I missed the first hour. Can you say it all again? Tank. That better be some damn sarcasm. The Rey movie director is a red flag for me. She's totally unqualified. Her resume is light, and her top credit is 2 episodes of Miss Marvel. Well, the Russo brothers credits were really light when they wrote when they directed Civil War, Winter Soldier, Infinity War, and Endgame for the best MCU movies of all time. So just because someone has a light credit, there's people who have experience and still put out shit movies. It's about if the person's talented. Always remember that. Just because Christopher Nolan did Tenet and that movie was gobbledygook. So I'm not gonna go on her because she has a light credit history. James Gunn didn't have a whole bunch of things under his belt when he did First Guardians. May season 2 is very good. I think I like 3 better. Yeah, same thing with me. I like 3 just a bit better. I feel that so many years with nothing, now we getting that Jedi goodness. Facts. So many years of nothing, and people just are not appreciative of it. If you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen. And they did. Celebs take flack. It's part of the game. It shouldn't be. That's not how it should work. That's not how it used to work. That's not part of the job. That's not part of the fandom. It should be. That's how we ruin getting good stuff. And then you guys complain, oh my God, we're not getting diverse content. And we're not getting we get the same actors, and because you guys are flaming people and threatening their lives. It's not, I don't agree with that. I guess it's because I just have this positive outlook. I'm just very positive on stuff for the most part. But yeah. I need to see Birdman. I heard that movie was amazing. So I got to check that out. How people were mad at Daisy and Kelly Marie with their characters, but not mad at Mark Hamill for his. They were all doing what they were told to. Tank, I have a very, 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 very simple answer to that. Mark Hamill's a man. Mark Hamill's a man. They should. What about John Boyega and his character? What about Oscar Isaac and his gobbledygook character did absolutely nothing? They all are men. They didn't get no slack. But the two main women, especially a side woman that barely did anything, got chased off of Twitter and stuff like that, and hasn't gotten all the roles. You see how Oscar Isaac rolls, John Boyega rolls, and what's her name? Mark Hamill's coming out a movie on May 26th. He's fine. But Daisy Ridley can't get work like that. And Kelly Marie Tran, I haven't seen in years. So, it's a sexist thing. That's the only answer. I haven't seen season 3 of Mandalorian yet. It's a good watch. They do some things in some episodes. I'm like, but most of it was really good. Me and Zach are gonna have a Netflix beef moment all about the DC. Wait, what? I thought we agreed on DC. What are you talking about? Miami either. Gobbledygook. That's the word I use when something doesn't make sense or it's just a bunch of nonsense. Gobbledygook. They hired tons of unqualified people for Star Wars. It's a problem. I don't want to say unqualified. Who? Okay, give me who you think was unqualified for Star Wars. If in terms of writing, directing, I would say Kathy Kennedy is unqualified to produce Star Wars because she doesn't have things in order. There's elements of that trilogy that should have been fantastic, but because they didn't have a plan in place, the producer is the person that's supposed to shepherd that. That's where all that comes from. So I'm not going to blame any of the writers for that stuff. Maybe J.J. Abrams for the 3 because that was Showmonger. I hear Bad Batch ends with season 3. What would you do in Star Wars animation after that? Interesting. What would you animate? Maybe animate the time in between Force Awakens and this new Rey movie to fill in the gap and get the feeler for people and how they feel about it, the show, because they're jumping 15 years ahead, which is weird because I don't think Daisy Ridley is going to look that much older by the time that movie comes out. And just fill that gap in. Make her do voice acting. Give her a job and get Rey back out there. Write her as a great character. So by the time the movie comes out, people are more in favor of her. I think that would be great. But the Russo brothers were writers, producers, and directed Community, one of the best shows that was on TV. Yeah, but it's still one show. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like they had a year's worth of credits, and they didn't write every episode. They didn't direct every episode. You know what I mean? Like, did anyone watch the Matilda remake? I didn't watch the Matilda remake, but I heard it was actually good. Bro, they try to go after Zendaya for a role. Funny, I don't hear that anymore. Zendaya for what role? Are you talking about her as MJ? Because they definitely did. Well, Rian Johnson got crucified too. Yes, that is true because he directed the film for Last Jedi. The people that hate so much, even though I think it's the best of the 3 films, because he did what he did to their precious Luke Skywalker. So that's true. But on an actor front, the men were safe. The women, were cool. Oscar Isaac is my favorite. Sorry, not sorry. I love Oscar Isaac, but his character wasn't great in the movie. Zendaya is great in Spider-Man: No Way Home and Euphoria. She is fine. Zendaya is a fantastic actress. Oh, no slander from me. I love Euphoria, and she's okay in the Spider-Man movies. They could do more with her. You don't remember the hate for John Boyega when the Force Awakens trailer came out? Yeah, but that was racial, and that was before we saw the movies. Once the movies came out and people saw how cool he was, people were excited to see his journey, and that heat kind of turned down after a while. But I'll knock it off. I like your channel. Subbed a few months ago. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. No, but I like this conversation because I don't get to have these conversations with people in my real life. I talk about these things. My coworkers and some other friends are like, yeah, okay, Zach, whatever. So I like to hear other sides of it and go back and forth. and you're displaying your reasonings really well. Didn't mean for all the Star Wars drama, but no, that's fine. This is not drama. It's healthy conversations. No one is insulting one another. No one is dissing one another. Everybody's having a healthy conversation. Thank you, Dave. I appreciate it. I'm having fun. It woke me up. My eyes are wide. They didn't have a plan. It showed. I can't hate character and actors for what they wrote and directed. Yeah, they did. Daisy literally said they didn't have a plan. She said in Force Awakens, Luke was her father. And then in Last Jedi, somebody else was her father. And then in Force Awakens, and in the last one, Rise of Skywalker, then it was Palpatine. Like, so each movie, she was acting under the direction of someone else as her father. This is what's going on. And then, you know, the Force keeps her young. yeah, that's true. That Rey animated series would require planning, so it won't happen. You're right, Chill. You're right. It would require some planning, and as long as Kathleen Kennedy, I hate to dog on her because she's like the only big woman producer, but she's not doing a good job. You know, so she's doing a good job with letting Filoni and Favreau do their thing with the Mandalorian and maybe Ahsoka, but other than that, and you know, Star Wars Visions, she has her hands in some stuff. It's just the movies for the most part. Oof. The guy who did the Lego movie for Han Solo, Rian Johnson, one mediocre indie movie for starters. When you delay movies over and over, for Firebolt directors, it's a pattern. Yeah. It's weird. And then they just got rid of one of my favorite directors, Damon Lindelof. They like told him they don't need him anymore. I think they got Bob Iger back. I think he's on Kathleen Kennedy's ass because he said that there's going to be repercussions for keep failing. You're not going to just fail and just keep failing upwards. So I think that they're trying to trim things down and get some focus, which I like. So I think that's why they're letting go of all this stuff. They're like, let's stop having all these people write these scripts and just focus on what we can do. Who's looking forward to Vision Season 2? I never finished Season 1. I might check out Season 2. Yeah, they hated her for being MJ. They hated on her for being MJ when it first came out. A little bit on the first Homecoming film. But after that, I felt like it died down. Marvel has a ton of TV writers. That's why it's a TV show masked as a movie. I agree. They need to get more experienced writers. The director is not, and when you're talking about like the Writer Guild thing, the director is not the most important part. It's the writer. We got to get experienced writers in there because you can have an okay script, but if a great director can't make that script like too amazing. But if you have a fantastic script, an okay director can still make a great movie. They just got to get out of their way. So we need great writers on these films. Deadpool casting is exciting me. Oh, it's just the people from the old movies coming back. Why do you say wow, Clay? Zendaya is going to shine and do part 2. Yeah, I believe she's going to shine and do part 2 as well. I think that she's going to finally get more chance to do something because she didn't really get to do anything in the first part. So, yeah. I'm excited for Florence Pugh. I'm excited for all the additions and see where it was. I really like Dune. That was one of my favorite movies of that year. Yeah, they screwed their character so bad. I'm still pissed. Yeah, they can redeem him with this Rey movie, but we'll see. Really? That is awesome. Have Rey meet Ahsoka, 2 women leads, the fandom would explode. I don't know if they would explode in the right way. We're not letting you sleep, huh? No, this happens all the time. I do a whole stream. I have a couple people on, and then when I'm about to end, that's where everybody comes. Yeah, for me, Gwen Stacy was best relationship Spidey had in live action, despite what you may feel about the movies. 100% agree. That was the most healthiest relationship that Spider-Man has had in live action is with Gwen Stacy. And unfortunately, that's always destined to fail. It's Kal-El's fault. Yep. Everything's always Kal-El's fault. The internet is going to have a fit for Last of Us Season 2. They hated Part 2. Some people hated Part 2. I love that game. I think that's a masterpiece. But yes, the internet is going to have a fit. Oh, I can't wait for my sister to see Last of Us Part 2. Woo, boy. She's going to be so mad. That's going to be so fun talking week to week. I liked Alicia Vikander in Tomb Raider 2018. Lots of people didn't like it. I liked it. I enjoyed some of the recent Star Wars. I even want to see Han Solo. Got a poster. I didn't get to see the Tomb Raider with her in it. I always wanted to because it looks like it was based off the game, the reboot game, and I really liked that game. She's a great actress, but yeah, it just didn't do well. So they're going to reboot it again. So hopefully she gets something in another franchise and gets to move on from that. I never got to see Solo. I just wasn't interested in a Han Solo prequel. The internet is going to have a cow when Last of Us Season 2. Oh, yeah. Everyone hates Part 2. That was you saying that again. Oh, definitely in the wrong way. It'll be great. Part 2 was one of my favorite games. Me too. It's in my top 10 favorite games of all time. So good. It's exciting casting because they might get a proper ending. When Logan had one, but the others will get theirs. Yeah, okay, I see what you're saying. It'll be cool for the rest of that X-Men universe to get proper endings. I think that there's probably will end up being in Secret Wars. They'll be part of one of the battle worlds. So I don't think they'll get an ending in Deadpool 3. Who's your favorite superhero? Also DC or Marvel? So my favorite DC superhero is Superman. My favorite Marvel hero is Spider-Man. My favorite hero overall is Spider-Man. Like if you ask me who my favorite Spider-Man above everyone, but if I separate it, favorite Marvel is Spider-Man. Favorite DC one is Superman. And I think they're very similar characters, so I find it's really funny. I prefer DC over Marvel overall in terms of like the overall comics, games. Well, maybe not games, but comics. When you talk comics, games, and animated, live action, and when you combine everything, I think I prefer DC a little bit more over Marvel. But it's like this. It's like this much of a gap. I love Part 2. I was like the one point. I don't know if you were because that game sold really, really well. So I don't know. Ellie is probably my favorite video game character. I think Aloy is my favorite video game character right now, but I love Ellie. Damn, Zach, did you turn May-Ann against me? Why? Oh, I turned May-Ann against you 2 streams ago. Remember when we were voting on when we were doing our Hidden Gems, Guilty Pleasures? She was on my side. She's been on my side. May-Ann's my girl. Sorry, Kal-El. That new Tomb Raider is fire. Gotta check it out. His favorite superhero is me. Respect, sir. Oh God. Ugh. Logan 2017 was top notch. It's a classic. One of the greatest superhero movies of all time. Comic book. It's not really a superhero movie. One of the greatest comic book movies of all time. I'm excited for that director to do Swamp Thing, and he's also doing The First Jedi. I think he's gonna do an amazing job with both of them because he has a really, really solid track record in terms of making really great movies. So I'm excited for him to do both of those. May-Ann, I'm not pleased. Yeah, man. Zach, the Alpha Zach, the guy, I turn people over. I have a winning, charming personality. I just wish more people would subscribe to the channel for it. Oh, it is a Western. It has Western. It's not. I don't want to say it is a Western, but it's inspired by Westerns. It takes a lot of elements from Westerns. It's hard for me. It's Max, Laura, and Ellie. Who's Max and Laura? pause. I'm a grown man, Cal. I don't gotta pause for nothing. The Alicia Vikander Tomb Raider he's talking about was great. I don't think he's not talking about a new one. That new one is still under writing and all that stuff. Haha, Cal. Yeah, tell him, man. I won you over. Zach about to make alpha male content. Zach Tate coming soon. I am the superior movie reviewer. All of you are under me. Can you imagine? Zach Tate is crazy. My list won, by the way. People, if you missed it, check it out. Don't let Zach lie. It definitely did not. Most people voted for me. But check that video out just to decide yourself. It was really fun. Yeah. Tomb Raider franchise and Life is Strange franchise. Oh, okay. Laura. Oh my God. Duh. Laura. It's not Laura. It's Lara Croft. Lara. That's why I didn't. Is it Laura Croft? No, it's Lara Croft. I'm dumb. Sorry. I started Life is Strange, but I never finished it. If I get the views, I don't care. Man, views are great, but you want to get views, retention, and subscribers, man. That's how you start getting the money. Stop lying. I demand a recount. Nah, B. No recounts over here. Not on Zachary Tate's time. When I win, you know when like you beat somebody. See, Movie Hunter. As I remember, Zach won that stream. Hey, Movie Hunter, you're my guy. You know when you like go against somebody who's like really good at a game and you get that one win off of them and you never play them again because you could be like, I beat you and you never beat me. That's what's happening right now. Sorry. Just create thumbnails like this. I think that's what I'm gonna have to start doing. That face thing, because even like the Real Rejects, I love them, but they do that face for everything. And then when I watch the video, they're not even doing that face for the thing to react to. It's hard, man. Because I make quality reviews, man. I put a lot of work into them. People need to see them. But I'm close to that 500. Chillmonger is a great channel, guys. Definitely check him out. He really puts a lot of thought in his content. He does movie reviews, show reviews, and he does like movie news that's controversial. He really breaks it down really well. Mayan, Cal, and Zach, a Holy Trinity stream, make it happen. I'm down. Mayan, let me know if you're down. We could beat him. Yeah, I know I will fight Zach for the throne. Sorry, my guy. I don't know about that. Hunter remembers wrong. Judas effect. Nah, sorry. He doesn't. You silly kids. He said, nope, Cal. See, Chillbug is telling you, you lost. It's okay. It's okay. You win some, you lose some, but you lose them against me. Alpha review brawl. Yes, I need to get to one of these. The only issue with Saturday streams is Saturday is my day off from work, and that's when I get all my cleaning and my food shopping done. And I really want to make this stream. I gotta try to make one of these streams, and then you do it at 1 o'clock in the middle of the day. Damn it, chill. I definitely want to be on one of them, and I definitely want to get you on the channel as well. If you are going to see Guardians, I'm probably gonna do a Guardians spoiler discussion next Tuesday, so you could do that. Make it happen. Yeah, it's all love. This is all fun. Stop the violence. I said let's assemble, and he tell her let be him. Zach was saying nope to having an IG. Oh no, sorry. No, I wasn't saying nope. We all have, yeah, if we have IG, we can get an IG chat going. Just be unclean for one Saturday is crazy. Oh man, I gotta make it one of your Saturday streams for real. I'm gonna plan it so I can get stuff done and make it one of those Saturdays. I'm gonna try. He said be unclean for one Saturday. That is hilarious. Claire Winter watched the stream. All right, sure. That stream was super fun, by the way. Yeah, thank you, AN. I appreciate it. You helped it be fun. All you guys made it be fun. Let me give shout outs real quick. This is gonna be hard. Let me get back to the top. See who is involved. Okay. So I love you guys. I'm going to give shout outs and then I'm probably going to head out because it's going to be 12 o'clock soon and I got to do stuff. So let me go back to the top, see who joined the stream and give you guys shout outs. So I'm here from the top. Movie Hunter, definitely check him out. I've subscribed to him too. Great guy. He has the connect. Derpy was here for a little while. Check him out. He's chaotic, fun, does movie stuff too. Anthony Horror was here for a little while. Great guy. If you need horror content, physical media stuff, he's great with that. Steelbooks, horror movies, all that. Norin, speaking of horror, really great with doing really obscure horror movies I never heard about. He's doing the Puppet Master series right now, and I think he just ranked all of them. He's a great guy. Another guy you should sub to and check out. Cineview. Hopefully we get to work together and I get that email. I don't know if you're still on. You need to get social media, sir, so people can talk to you. The Reed Dave Show. Definitely check him out. He does movie reviews. He does television show reviews. Very passionate, cool guy. Let's see. Entertainment Fanatic Reviews. Great guy. Was on the stream. I think it was the first stream I seen him on. Yeah, check him out as well. Who else was on? Spoiler Kings. If you've been on this channel or anything, you've heard of the Spoiler Kings from here. They've collabed with me. Fantastic channel. They're almost to 1,000 subscribers. Check them out. I'm like the 4th unofficial member. There's 3 really great guys that does great content. So Spoiler Kings. Who am I missing? Kal-El Daily, obviously. You know he gives me a lot of crap, but he's a cool dude. May is about to be a big month for him. He's about to drop a whole bunch of content in the middle and end of the month. So definitely subscribe so you can be prepared for that. Chillmonger, like I said before, great guy. Does some really great content, really in-depth, really engaging stuff. So definitely check him out. Sub to his channel. Anybody I'm missing? Yeah, check out Mayanne. She does shorts and they're really fun. Check her out. Zach Malign Talks Movies. Another great Zach. Another Alpha Zach. Check him out. He's on the road to 2,500 subscribers, which is insane. And you help him to get there. He's pretty close. Great guy. I think that's it for the people who have channels. I just want to shout out to some people in the community that's just always here supporting me. Clay, my guy, always supporting me as much as he can. Love you. Movie Ninja, always supporting me. Awesome. Mayanne, I know you're not really super doing channel stuff, but being new, supporting me. Love you too. Love you all. You guys are really, really helping me out and making this worth its time. John Mathen, cherish man in my community. He comments and watches so many of my videos. He gives me these long, detailed stories I love to read on my videos, talking about his experience at the theater, always suggesting movies for me that I've never seen so I can add to my list for Throwback Thursdays. Great guy. Lexi Teller, she does it. I know she ghost watches a lot. She's great in the community too. And yeah, hopefully I'm not forgetting anybody. Oh, Jules, she's been showing up some more. Thank you for popping up in the live streams. You're great too. Appreciate you. TMOZL. I don't know if I pronounced that correct. I don't know if that says something, but you said you've been subbed to me for a little while. I appreciate you for jumping in the live stream. I appreciate you supporting, watching, viewing, and everything. I appreciate that a lot. And yeah, I think that is it for the people who don't have channels. So let me see. Like you said, I'll try to be unclean for one Saturday. Maybe not this Saturday because I'm getting my hair done in the middle of the day because this just needs to get done. I just took it out. But hopefully the next one. Like you said, yeah, Marianne, Hunter, I'm glad you guys came on the stream. Glad that you guys are in the community and we're connecting. Zach, overall feeling on Fox MCU? Oh, F4, Daredevil, X-Men, Elektra. You mean like the old one, or like what they're gonna do with the new like the characters moving forward? I'm very, very scared. This man spelled my name wrong. It's right there too. Come on, Kal-El. I'm scared about the X-Men. I need to see the cast for the Fantastic Four. Daredevil, I'm kind of scared that they're gonna take it too lighthearted. So I just really got to see it. Zach better get coffee. He can't hang. Stupid. I don't drink coffee, so I am high on life. Coffee. Spoiler Kings are goated. I can confirm. Yup. Thanks. I'm in my humble beginnings, sir. That's fine. Oh yeah, you missed it. Did you say happy birthday to Clay? Bro, I'm renaming you Zach. Kal-El, I'm gonna talk to you in the chat. I'm gonna talk to you in the Instagram chat. We're gonna fight. But yeah, everybody that joined the live stream, appreciate you so much. This was so much fun. This is the highlight of my Tuesdays. I love all you guys. I'm excited to talk to you guys next Tuesday. For the rest of the week, I have hopefully, I'm gonna get my best movies that I saw in 2023 for April out. That video should be coming out tomorrow. Thursday, some of this stuff might be coming late. I'm not gonna lie because there's so much going on. I have my Big Trouble in Little China Throwback Thursday review should be coming out. We'll see what happens with that. And Friday, obviously Guardians of the Galaxy. And then following Monday, I have the Hypnotic review coming out. So I have stuff coming out. I think the Dune trailer's coming out, so I'll react to that as well. And yeah. That's what I'm gonna be working on. Appreciate you guys for being here. As always, if you made it this far, 3 hours in, watching it on a replay, appreciate you. Thank you for the watch time. Definitely need it. And yeah, you guys are great. And I'll check you guys out next time. Yeah, movie did you? I know you always want me to get sleep, so I appreciate you. Gonna get some sleep. I'm hoping to get the content when we can get 100 videos out per week. Good night. Get some content that we can't get 100. I see the shade. Yeah, I'm excited to see your content start up again. So when I see that video pop up, I'm definitely there. So sub the Movie Ninja in preparation to that. But yeah, good night, guys. Peace.